you, Mitchell, because you have to do the recap.
No, I don't do recaps anymore.
Oh,
you guys were here last
initiative.
session. You guys should have known what was going on.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And every time I do recaps, you interrupt me, so I'm done doing them.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
So what you guys are gonna see is not a bloody Ahab, but a bloody Federico that looks eerily close to Ahab. He's in his mid-20s now, and he's pretty much almost a split reflection from Ahab, despite having only Orvor's eyes, nose, and ears. Because that's the only things that have resemblance of Orvor now. And he's gonna pull out the mirror and go, la. Oh, okay. No longer that annoying piece of shit voice. Is that sobbing I hear?
Yeah.
The
happened to you?
Who are you?
Well, with the death of my brother, I think I'm no longer trapped by my revenge. So I'm now my actual physical age, which would be in the 20s. I don't know how old I was.
Are you still a filthy djinn?
No, Ahab's gonna show up as like a JoJo stand. Nah, I'm here still. Shut up, Ahab. Anyways, I want him to be quiet. So, Dubak, I have a fun little thing I want to try on my not father. And you know,
people.
Okay, my blood father. You know, I want to try and make a deal with him. He gives up his faith, and we resurrect my sister.
Why?
Technically, because not only will you have the joy of having an apostle of debauched Silver Flame apostle, I'm gonna try and see if we can get these shards under our control. And he's not in a very good place right now. And
why do we need you, the sister, for that?
Because I kind of feel responsible. Because technically they're kind of innocent, and he brought them probably into all this shit. So I'm being a little bit sentimental here.
Alright. I don't really care.
I don't all fully care, but using the dead sister might benefit us.
Well, if we're trying to kill the other sister, it'd probably be good if we killed this one. Or made sure she's dead.
I don't know how I feel about that one right now. Because if they're not defending this anymore, and either we give these shards back to the dragons, or we keep these for ourselves.
They're heirs to a very powerful line that opposes us.
Yeah. Potato.
I mean, banishment is just inviting the return of the king, as it were.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we haven't checked on the main continent in a while, have we?
Also, are the dragons still fighting back there?
No.
Because you're sobbing, right?
It has quieted down now to just kind of the echo of the room. And you guys, as you guys are talking, it kind of echoes off the cave walls. You guys don't hear any more words, any more cries from that area. It's gone completely quiet.
Let's go check it out.
And Gishma, you should have your handcuffs ready. Let's make sure that body doesn't teleport.
Okay. I nod cautiously. I'll have my handcuff, my shackles. I don't have them behind me. I guess just like dangling at the side.
And if things go worse, you know, we're gonna make sure that they don't escape.
I see.
Let's hope we're strong enough to stop them.
Well, it's a broken
I say
man.
as
I start
Off
coughing up
lung.
blood.
Yeah.
Just.
I mean, if we want
So
to do,
I'm going to. I guess we'll just walk up, right?
I could do a group heal if that would be wise first.
I don't want to be healed right now. I want to look bloody as fuck.
That does
I
healing
do
doesn't
something.
necessarily make you
Yeah,
unbloody.
healing will just close up your wounds rather than actually clean you
Oh,
up.
okay.
You'll have to prestidigitation to clean yourself up.
Okay, then yeah. if
So
we wanna
you can
do a
still
group
look
heal.
bloodied and get a heal up.
Does that sound good to you folks?
Yeah.
Yes,
Works for me.
I'll also do this too as he does that.
There.
Oh, dope.
There's mine.
That's with the reroll, right? Yeah. Good.
Apply healing.
And you get
That's
you
pretty
get you get that, and you get half.
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I guess
Well, not full.
we are going to move up.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
I will say at this
Else-
point, as you would see, as you guys start to walk up, at the exact same time, coincidentally, you guys hit my marker of when he was going to show up. You see Orvor basically carrying what looks to be very similar, basically a female-looking child. It looks very similar to when you guys see Federico pop out before this time shift. Very similar. You see the semblance between Orvor and the child very, very closely. As he starts to like walk up, he notices the giant pile of shards there, and you just notice that his eyes basically look down kind of just a few feet in front of him, as if he's just counting every step that he's taking. A very measured and simple pace.
Can we insight into how beat up he is?
That would require a medicine
Yeah.
check.
Okay.
Oh, I
Can
wouldn't
I
do.
do that?
Medicine if you're gonna do the physicals. Insight if you want to do the psychological mental.
Okay.
So-
I would probably do psychological.
Okay. Medically, he looks pretty bad. It's hard to tell under all of his armor, but you can tell that there's giant chunks that have been dented in. You see like kind of skashes and marks, burns across the side of his face. You see almost scarred chunks of metal. You see even in the glaives that he carries on his back, that they even have like notches taken out of them. Mentally, he's tired. His faith, you can just tell that his faith is tested.
So
But-
I'm gonna just
Wait,
oh,
there's
sorry,
more to
keep
that.
going.
With an 18, you're gonna get quite a bit plus a 12 to that. You feel that right now, and mentally, he is holding on and has to preserve the silver flame and his ideals, and that it's like as if he was holding on to a tree, and below him mentally is a literal pit. Is a metaphorical pit, and that all that he's trying to do, as he's just with every determined step, is just keep himself awake and forward.
Does
So-
it look like the body's been gentle reposed?
The body, you do not see any coins on the body. I'll say that with your passive perception.
Can I?
I want to just start walking up with 2 coins.
I want to do an action before he gets to him.
Okay, we'll say, he's gonna walk
Let
up
me
to
have
the.
my RP moment.
He's gonna
Sorry.
walk up to this.
I have an RP moment too.
He's gonna walk up to this pillar, and he's gonna put the body. He's gonna lay it against the column. Gonna set her down. Are you going to walk up to the body, Ahab?
I'm gonna
Do
pull
what?
out 2 coins.
I don't
2
wanna,
copper coins.
I don't want to walk up, but I do want to do something if I have a chance.
Okay, I would ask that you guys move in terms of the map. Actually, it's on pause now. I forgot about that.
So I just slowly walk up. With 2 coins in my hand
Okay.
of the copper coins, showing what I intend to do.
I would like to use my talisman of ultimate evil.
Oh my god.
Okay. Please post it.
That's a DC 20 check. I'm using the second ability, targeting Arvor.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna read it out loud. Okay, if the target has good
not what I
alignment, a
wanted
flaming
to do.
fissure opens under it. The target must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity throw or fail into the fissure and be destroyed, leaving no remains. The fissure then closes, leaving no trace of its existence. When you expend the last of charge, the talisman dissolves into foul-smelling slime and is destroyed. So he is going to make that DC 20 check as basically chunks of the ground. Now I have to put fucking music
Okay,
on.
well, there goes my.
I'm very sorry. He
there
didn't even
goes
give you
my
a chance
30
to have an
minutes
RP of a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Duncan. That's whatever.
I'm very, my Duvok's very upset with Arvor.
Well, I just gave
Yeah.
you. Okay. Well, whatever.
He's going to make that dexterity saving throw.
I spent like 40 minutes writing a speech, but okay.
I told you ahead of
I
time.
also told you what this is worse than killing him, breaking his faith, but
So,
okay.
what's going to happen?
Would there be any way for me to stop Dubok from doing that, or no?
It's not a spell. It's an ability. It's a power.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking if there would be any way. If not, well, there's
It
nothing I
would
can
be
do.
you attempting to make the dexterity saving throw to catch or push Orvor out of the way.
Okay.
Which I'll say that you've probably gotten a little bit closer at this point, and
Probably
I will allow you if you fail, if you fail, your character
would kill me.
It would
Yeah.
kill you. It would 100% kill you.
Well, I'm not good, so it wouldn't instantly kill me.
No, but it's it doesn't matter if you're good. It's only
it erases
if it's good,
existence.
then the flaming fissure opens up under it.
Okay.
But
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm kind of annoyed with you, Duncan, actually, for doing this choice, but okay. Well, I'm not gonna do anything then. I'm
Okay.
actually kind of mad about that. But
you're going to
if
Okay.
that's what happens, it's
I
what
mean,
happens.
sorry, I'm trying to be honest to my character.
Well, I just gave you what I wanted to do too, and you didn't say you were gonna do that either. Your character didn't say anything. I'm saying like this would be the. Not that we.
Dubok doesn't care about Frederico that much. I mean,
I'm
Okay.
talking about making a follower for Bane.
So here's what happens.
Okay.
You see that he's kind of still like looking at the body, and you watch as the grounds underneath him start to crack. It starts to slowly rip open, and you watch as though first the young girl starts to fall into it, and he almost just goes for her hand as her body starts to tumble into this crack that's opening wider and wider at this point. You notice that it starts to just grow more and more. At this point, you see his knee kind of fall in, and he almost like grabs like the edge. And you watch as one by one his gauntleted fingers, the glaives on his back barely in view, start to slip and fall off of the ledge. And it seems like for a second, he just falls into the pit. There's just a second as you hear the rumbling sound of it starting to close back up, before what looks to be a giant beam of silver flames start to shoot out the top. And you watch as his armor was kind of dirty, rusted up from the fight, but now it's completely clean at this point as it kind of latches into the ends of the cavern pit, bringing himself up. You see Orvor, eyes completely full of silver, almost nearly like floating. You see flame rippling off of his body at this point. I would like everybody to roll initiative. So. And do it
Can
without.
I just like, do I get a free action?
Hey.
No, you get.
No. Oh.
All right, let's see what happens. Khazar is first. You see Orvor looks angry. His eyebrows are furrowed, and he's definitely going to say something on his turn. You see that his armor just glows completely, like this silver flame, literally embodying it at this point.
Fuck.
Oh, I thought that was gonna go a bit better. I'll be honest. Okay.
I just have Frederico's just gonna have a face palm with the 2 copper coins.
Action.
Okay. What would you like to do, Khazar?
Any sorcery points? No. Okay. Hold on. I'm scrambling.
I know you are. I checked your character sheet.
Thanks for the heal, Dubak. That's all I can say.
I wouldn't even thank him for this because he put us into this.
I thanked him for the heal. That's all I thanked him for. All right. Let's do. Fuck. Okay. I really only have one. Well, not only one.
Attacking. I'm not gonna RP. I'm not gonna.
I'm trying to decide
meta.
between hitting him or using my cape. But I think that would defeat the whole power trip at this point. Okay. New change of plans. No longer a coward. I'm gonna open with a firebolt.
Okay.
Or actually, can I open with a true strike and then so it carries on to the firebolt?
Are you within 30 feet?
Oh shit. Good point. Let me check.
50 feet.
I am not. Sorry. I will move 20 feet. What? Okay.
Can I,
You moved
can
across.
I use a free action to
I
yell?
did. I was a fool.
You can talk on your turn.
Okay.
Talking is a free
Alright.
action.
I want to. So from here, then I want to true strike and then try and firebolt.
Okay.
All right, and then are we not doing the like we have to pick who we give true strike to anymore? I forgot. Or we
No,
just-
it's just basically at this point you guys have so few people, and now that uses up the true strike. So
Okay.
okay, that hits.
And then okay, cool.
Okay, he takes 19 fire damage. You see that now at this point, it just kind of like it hits his armor, but it almost just seems to get lost in like the flyer that breathes on him.
Okay, I was hoping it was like, oh, it's actually holy fire, but all right, that's my move. That's my turn.
So, oh no, it seems to actually have done damage though. It just
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
seem
cool.
it just doesn't seem to do that much.
Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it.
Okay. I will. Oh, sorry. I assume it's my turn. I just want to make sure there's no like legendary action or anything.
No,
that
no,
I
no.
interrupt.
I'll interrupt you if there's.
Okay, fair enough. I will just drop the shackles that I was like carrying behind me slightly,
Okay.
and I'll use my bonus action. Here, let me throw the boots of speed in there. It's just doubles my movement speed.
Okay.
And I will run up to Arvar, and Gishma looks rather sad as he punches him.
Okay.
Sorry, it has to be this way.
Okay.
But, all right. Boop.
I guess technically this was our original plan.
That doesn't hit.
True.
I'm not gonna meta anything.
The second one does.
Okay, all right. That. Okay, and that is me.
Cool. And he has disadvantage on attack rolls and on the turrets. Okay. What would you like to do, Dubak?
I'm going to jog up here and say, "You are indeed worthy, guardian of these gems."
Did it cut out for anyone else?
I was say, "You are indeed a worthy guardian of these gems. It appears a truly good being."
Thank you. I cut out that first time. So.
And does my medicine check from before still stand, or does he look totally rejuvenated?
He looks different, completely and utterly different.
All right. Are there any visible wounds on him?
None.
All right. Did his daughter fall in?
Yes. She's gone.
Alright, she's gone. Alright. I have a feeling that's kind of a burnt bridge, so I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. Don't tell me if this hits, please.
Holy shit!
Never mind. I'm gonna accept that attack roll.
Yeah.
Good to roll damage.
Yeah. Go for it.
Is that critical hit roll, right?
Yeah. Critical damage.
Oh my god, at 8th level? Fuck me.
Okay. You watch as it smashes him to center mass, and you just see him like basically take it. You watch as like the ground underneath him like shifts, the sand kind of like hugging his ankles at this point, and so he literally gets pulled back. But you notice that his gaze, even when getting socked in the shoulder by Gishma, has been directly on you, Dubak, and nobody else.
Okay. But it does seem to have done damage to him.
Yes, it does seem to have damage. You actually see the armor like crack in certain places.
Alright. Then I'm going to use... Let me make sure I do this right. I'll save that for next round.
Okay.
And turn.
Okay. First thing you do is you watch as he pulls out the 2 glaives in his hands. Each one of them looks like an actual silver arrow, the kind of the insignia on his chest. He takes one, he takes a step, and he just fucking chucks it directly at Dubak as hard as he can. In the process, though, you see as this light kind of streams out. We have to actually draw the line.
Oh my god.
Does that hit you, Gishma, or no?
Hey, it looks like it does. Oh, no?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
There's no square on me either.
I don't
No,
see
there
Or
is.
is there a square on me? Oh, there is.
There's,
Okay, yeah.
there's a square on. He'll switch that a little bit. He'll prevent.
It's a very narrow beam on me.
Oh, I see it now. That's so weird. Sorry, I just assumed there was a square because these are all 2, but I
Yeah.
realized.
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
that's
one.
inconsistent. That's weird. It's
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
Pythagoras, man.
I know, right? I'm like, what?
I think we'll find it's Pythagoras.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, that is weird. It's not perfect. Weird.
And it covers more. Oh, no, actually, I don't know.
I don't.
Is
It doesn't even matter. Just Dubak. Roll dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
He wouldn't care.
Come on, baby. Oh.
Okay. Okay. You will take. Holy shit! Still half of those. You watch as you are able to dodge the way successfully, but then you realize you see his hand kind of reach up. First one is radiant. Second is piercing. You see his hand reaches up, and you hear the sound of the spear behind you as it starts to trail again, right directly back to his hand. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
It's the boomerang.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get you this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hubris.
Yep. Radiance and piercing damage.
Okay. With those split damage, do they add up for triggering an injury, or is it each one separately?
They both. If you they're 2 different attacks. So
Okay.
like but the 2 different damage types, that 23 and 24, that both adds up to
Okay.
1 damage attack. So
I'm good.
okay, and then he's going to run. Yeah. You have opportunity attack on him if you would like, Gishma.
Oh, I'm not doing opportunity attack. I'm just face
You
palming.
can't.
When
You
I
can't.
see him run past...
Oh, I can't? Oh.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have a reaction.
You know, no, I'll do it. He's just very hesitant.
you're right,
but
yeah.
I'll do it.
Oh yeah, because it's not my turn. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot about that. So
That one hits.
Okay. Part of me doesn't even want it to hit.
Why?
I don't know. I just.
We're literally an evil party, and this is such a
Yeah.
good guy.
Well, you say. I mean, I've had my arc, right? Like, I've had devil influence, but regardless,
we can
I
debate
know-
this later. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure we'll have a very lengthy, possibly the rest of the session conversation about this after.
He's going to, like, at this point, he's going to attempt to stab you. It's going to be at disadvantage. But he's still going to attempt. Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Okay.
Disadvantage. Oof.
Cool. You get hit with 13 piercing / radiant damage. As you watch as he just takes the glaive and just, like, literally he's two-handing these he has one in each hand, but he's able to just completely use them as if they were just on their own, just like cutting and stabbing into you at this point. He looks determined, his eyes full of rage. You see that he says, it's you, it's always been you. There's no coincidence that I found you on that fucking edge of the demon waste, is it, Dubak? Federico.
I'm honestly just in shock because... So Frederick is just going to have a shocked face with his copper coins in his hand, looking at the ground. I'm just going to have a monologue saying, and I had a speech in my hand giving the truth to you, not, I guess, I'm your disowned son. The real reason on why I never told you, honestly, I'm going to let you do what you want to do, Bach, because... I even told him what I was planning on doing, and he did it behind my back. So I'm not Ahab, and you know, I'm just gonna give you a thumbs up and just kind of walk away and sit by the pillar.
You're gonna fucking be a pacifist this fight? I love it.
Fight.
All
Yeah,
right.
no, Frederico's kind of pissed.
Yeah.
Because he actually wanted to give his heart to his father, either kill him or not,
Yeah.
but he wanted to at least have his final say with his dad. So with him pissed off, he's like, "Damn, fuck it, I'm done."
Yeah.
Frederico wanted to give his truth reasons. Game's paused, so I can't move.
Oh, sorry.
I can't apply damage either.
My bad.
So
Let me know
he
if it's
was
paused.
wanting to tell his before killing his father. He wanted to give everything he wanted out because now his revenge is over. So. I'm gonna sit this out. I'm just gonna sit down. Ahab can't control the body. Now that my mind's clear, so sorry, Dubak, but I told you what I wanted to do, and that's a backstab in my book. So you reap what you sow.
Certainly one way to look at it.
Okay. Was it the end of your turn?
Yep.
Back up to Kazar. You'll see that.
Wait. Before I add, I'm gonna hand. I'm actually, as I walk by Gishma, I'm gonna hand him my health potion,
Okay.
and say,
Which one
You
is
might
that?
want to teleport us out. Greater health potion.
Okay, I thought. Oh, did you use
hand him a-
you used the superior, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't have. I had 2 graders.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give Gishma. So after saying that, as I walk by Gishma, I'm gonna hand him the greater health potion and just whisper in his ear. I'm gonna use message actually. This is my action.
That's
by
your
the way. My action will be using message and tell him prepare a teleport, and I'm gonna sit down.
All right, I'll grit my teeth.
Let's say that you're prone because that's sitting.
I'll sit down. Yeah.
Okay. We'll say that Orvor is going to kind of chirp in between rounds, in between seconds. You've led a rock onto the ship, nearly killing everyone. You even probably led Tarkanan here. I've heard about your influence on Dare, Lord Pontifex Dubak Bainson.
Duke, Lord Pontifex.
Kazar.
All right. I'm gonna open with Robe of Stars. Use my
Okay.
action to pop the magic missile.
Okay.
Which let me do that.
I think it might be in your innate. Does that allow you to upcast?
It's an at will. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Wait. That didn't let me. But I mean, I can always just do the roll. I can.
Isn't
the
it?
roll,
Isn't it like 7d4 plus 7?
Yeah, because it's 3 plus every after first. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So, assuming he's not doing the
No,
shield, all
happens.
of it's gonna go to him.
Yeah, everything goes to him.
All right.
He doesn't seem to care.
Scuttle away behind this pillar.
Okay. Gishma.
Oh shit!
Oh, sorry.
The message you said, James, was that out loud or was that like a prepared
Message would be the only thing Gishma would hear.
Okay.
It's
Well,
I
none of us
pointed
would have
to
heard
it.
it.
Yeah, none of us.
All right,
You guys
cool.
would
Then
have
I
seen
scuttle
me
off into
cast
the
message.
darkness.
Yeah, if you were looking at him.
Gishma, you would have seen me like do the finger signs. I do finger guns when I do message, but that was all you would see is me doing the spell
You do
message.
finger guns quite some other times too.
Yeah,
So I don't think I
so-
would have connected those.
No, probably not.
Okay, that's my turn.
I'm so terrified. How bad is Arvar looking? Can I it's okay if this is bonus action or an action. I just want to
Bonus
take a
action. I'll say medicine check or something. Insight.
Okay. Yes, I will do. I think both are the same for me, so I'll do medicine.
Okay.
Mainly interested in his health. Okay. Rip. My boss.
He is a vessel through which the silver flame like roars. He's an unstoppable piece of work that will never stop. He will kill Dubak.
Oh god.
You can go against what I'm saying though and be like,
No.
that's
It's
why,
just like,
you know, yeah.
Roleplay wise, I'm right on the edge, right? So like, if Gishma thinks that, I mean, and I got the message. I will. Can I hold action?
Yep.
Teleport.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't
And-
if you don't use this turn, you lose it, or
Yes.
you can keep holding that action.
Okay.
So.
And All right. So I will.
Just
make
letting
sure
you
I
know.
grab the charge. There we go. Put that in there. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is he floating?
No, he's on the ground.
Okay, so I'm trying to kind of remember what you said when it all unfolded initially. He kind of
Fell
down.
in, and then he seemed like you saw him like almost fully fall in, and then something pulled him out.
Okay. So, question: can I
Yep.
use the talisman again as a bonus action, or does that require regular action?
Oh, for sure, regular action.
Okay,
Yeah, it says
I figured.
action on it.
Oh yeah, thank you. I am.
Does it do damage if it fails?
Well, it has two different abilities.
Oh, here we go.
Is there anything I can do that's not? Can I use like a bonus action to try to assess whether or not I think trying to open the pit underneath him again might work the second time? probably be a really hard check.
That's too metagamey. Yeah. Actually, give me a religion check. Give me a religion check. If it's good enough,
Would
maybe
that
I'll
be a
give
bonus action.
bonus action. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. You're not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to summon the pit underneath him again.
Okay.
Then while I'm doing it, I'm gonna say, "Even if you kill me, you'll never get your daughter back."
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Okay. What happens is at this point you see the crack open up, and you watch as he actually takes his glaive and just smashes it into like kind of the slit in between, and you watch as it slowly starts to work and interweave itself, as if he was basically like knitting them back together, stitching the ground from preventing it from fully opening up.
Okay.
That is not going to work.
am going to try to run and take a. I'll allow him to opportunity attack me. Basically.
He's just going to opportunity attack you. He gets it with normal because. Okay. What's your AC?
The Thunder Gauntlets thing doesn't affect?
No, because it's until the end of Kishma's turn, if I'm correct.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. That hits. He got above your DC. And he's going to hit you with a really shitty roll all ones. 8 damage. He rolled really bad.
Wow.
I'm going to run probably over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Easier to say. The Ondarian army won't help us fight the Warforged front. And I understand why. A war you probably even started yourself. You see, as he says this, the fire starts to grow more and more around him at this point. The sand underneath him turning almost nearly into glass at this point.
Can Dubok respond to that?
Oh, go for it. We can have a full fucking conversation if you want.
The seeds of that foolish war were sown long ago by your ancestors.
But what would a demon like you even know? God, I should have killed you right when you brought that piece back. You talked about wanting to learn more about the Silver Flame, but when I heard that you had this religion and Ondare, worshipping power, dominance, and putting yourself over others, it sounds exactly like that demon age. The one that you want to reinstate. You're the evil that I'm going to snuff out.
You're blinded by your own arrogance. You think you can hold all the keys to an apocalypse in your back pocket and assume that there's no consequences.
The Silver Flame didn't start it, but it will be there when it all ends. He is going to stab you with the glaive. Okay, that's gonna hit. Oh yeah, he's gonna do that. Let's see what this damages first, though.
It's probably enough.
Yeah, maybe. 17.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. So, David, fuck you. We are doing injuries, probably. Are you gonna take that injury?
I said that almost knowing me putting it in guaranteed injuries.
Yeah, probably.
You have 3 that you can use.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to roll.
And that will be radiant damage.
I want to get the one that makes him good alignment.
5, that's so bad.
There's one that makes him have a good alignment, by the way.
That'd be perfect.
That's horrific.
Okay, oh my god.
But I'm just saying that was a funny one.
You feel this nausea and sickness roll over your body. You are now poisoned for... Can you roll a 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny. It says you will lose all the hair on your body, but you don't have any hair, so it doesn't matter. After 1d12 days begins...
Ass hair.
Don't say that.
Sorry, what was it? Poison?
Yeah, you have the poisoned condition for 2 days.
Okay.
That was a really bad one because you rolled. You have a disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks, not saving throws. He's going to stab you again. That second one hits.
Okay. I'm at 1 health, so it's...
Yeah. Are you going to throw another injury at it? You have... Yep, okay. Lights dance in your vision and you shake your head in an attempt to clear it. You're blinded until the end of your next turn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He has 3 attacks. He's going to go again. What's your AC?
21.
Okay, you got 21.
21.
He's been rolling like a fucking champ. 15 more.
Checks
This is
out.
your last injury if you're gonna use it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time, I guess.
Okay. Please roll me another 3d6. We'll just say piercing this time.
Please.
Oh, that's so high. Where did that attack even hit? Your liver, your spleen, whatever it was? Who knew it could hurt so much? You let out an ear-splitting cry of pain. It kind of roars and it kind of rumbles through this whole entire cavern at this point. That's it. Just meta. That's his turn. Frederico, you watch as your friend gets just shanked. 1, 2, 3, like literally breaking chunks of the armor off. You see his eyes go light with this silver kind of, and you see his blood just pouring out through every hole in his armor at this point. What would you like to do?
Well, I'll stand up.
Okay.
And I'll just watch.
Okay.
Because he has everything that's coming to him at the moment, so I don't know.
Yep.
I don't want to risk my life for this at this point. He's gonna fucking kill me. I'm almost dead too.
Okay. Could you give me a perception check as you're just watching this? You're probably the only one who has
perception?
enough. Yeah, give me a perception check. Oh my god!
Doesn't come in the way.
That's amazing.
Nothing. You get so worked up with the feeling that Dubok's getting what it comes to him, you know, not listening to you, and it fuels you in a way. But you don't notice anything beyond that.
You know, I guess I look at Gishma, and I'm going to make a small smoke screen around Gishma and I.
Okay. Is it gonna be like a smoke screen? Like you like, or is it just gonna be
Can I even make it? I think I could make it's a.
You can make it, yeah.
It's a 5th level spell.
Yeah, no. I was just saying, like, what do you want it to look like?
Oh, it's gonna look like a smoke screen bomb, essentially. Like pretty much all vision would be obscured inside of it.
Okay. Yeah. I will say for that if you guys are in it, you cannot see out, and anything you try to do to see out is you can't see. I believe when you're in a vision in an image.
This might affect his teleport, actually. Wait.
So I've
Maybe
read
not.
whether or not it does. Do we want to know ahead of time? Because like,
Oh,
I'm curious.
Teleport
or
might
is
need
it too
sight,
late?
like
I
line
just
of
wanna-
sight.
Before we know, Mitchell, is it too late to change it or no?
I go for it. I want to hear it, the ruling.
Okay, the
'Cause
ruling is that it has to be ones you can see for the teleport.
If it's, I would remember it's line of sight. So yeah, I would. Fuck. Guess I wouldn't do major image if it's that type of major image.
Oh. Okay.
I would just, you know, do a major image of you know. Never mind. I just wouldn't use major image. I just wouldn't use it.
Let's just say that you start to have like the sand kind of whirling off the ground, ready to like move in any way that you choose, as you can do that with your action next turn as well, if you decide to change. So
yeah,
then you cast the spell, and then we're not going back on it.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast the spell and just have it like ready to. I guess I'll prepare the image for something. Yeah.
All right, Kazar, what would you like to do? Assuming that's the end of Frederico's turn.
Okay, so fucking Aurora's just ripping into him.
He's going hog wild.
Dubok's office not looking good. Can I see Gishma and Ahab from here, or is this pole in the way?
I would say that it'd be hard to see them, but you can see the outlines of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard the cry from Dubok for sure, so you know he's so fucking close.
Okay, I'm gonna go 10, 20. Fuck it. I still don't know about the teleport, so I'm just gonna go with another magic missile.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. I think actually, can I just do damage? 77. Okay, cool. It had its own damage.
Cool.
Alright.
Wow, that was a. It wasn't that low. It's just. It's guaranteed damage though.
It does alright, yeah. I'm happy with it. Hey man, I don't got points for much else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now regretting fucking disintegrating him.
A little bit, yeah. Just a little bit.
Guess what would like to do.
I would like. So I have a question for you, Mitchell. I'm not entirely sure how to interpret it. I'll throw the teleport spell in there. So is that 10 feet? 10 feet within me, or within the 8 willing creatures I see?
What paragraph is it?
For the range. Sorry, at the very bottom.
Range.
Yeah.
Range 10 feet.
Because I know before when we've teleported, we've been out of combat, so it doesn't really matter. But like, I'm just curious.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Ooh.
So I'm like,
No, personally, I would like to imagine it's anybody that you choose.
okay.
So I don't
And then
want to
just
say
within
the.
10 feet of them.
Yeah, I think that'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
I would say anybody that you could choose, and it's up to them to get it by the end of by the beginning of your next turn. So if you
Okay.
are going to teleport,
I am. I think. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And the destination will just be the beach again.
he's going to use a reaction.
Oh fuck! Oh,
He's
oh,
going.
It does look like he's casting a spell.
Yes.
counters spell.
I am tempted to. Oh, I don't have the point. Sorry.
Nope, you don't have the points. He has to still make. That's a 7th level spell, so that's going to be a DC 17, and so he has to make a spell casting ability check. So he might not get this. It is a basically a 50-50. And would you look at that, baby? No teleport. You watch as you start to do the teleport, and you see he takes the glaive and he basically just swipes it out of the air, and you watch as like wherever you were imagining starts to appear, but then you just see it get sliced in half. And he goes, "No escape for the ones who are this evil." I understand you're under his spell, but
Oh, he thinks we're under his spell. Thank God.
Nice. I will then step forward and like I look like I'm about to cry, and I will use my bonus action to cast defensive field just to give myself some health. That's mature.
Duvok, you're blinded. What would you like to do?
I am going to cast. Wait, let me make sure I do this right.
If it requires sight, a creature you can see, you cannot do it. But
okay. He's been attacking a lot, so even if I... Here, let me read something real quick. Fuck. I'm just burning my time, I'm sorry. I should have...
No, you're fine.
Do better.
It's gonna be one of your last turns.
Okay, the first... Okay.
Oh God, you have no more injuries. Oh God.
I'm just reading everything. I'm just like, what please?
I'm the popcorn eating meme right now. The chips eating meme.
I am going to cast... Fuck. He's really fucking wise. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to cast command on Arvor.
Okay.
Oh my
Plus the
god.
So,
You can see. You can't see him. You're blind.
oh
sorry.
shit! Really? It's a spoken.
I know, but it's one C.
Alright.
That's the problem with blinding.
Okay. I am going to. All right. I'm going to attack him with my gauntlets.
Okay. Disadvantage.
All right.
Yeah, you see you try to go for the swing and you just kind of whiff completely.
Then I'm going to use my War Priest to use a bonus action to swing again.
Yeah.
Disadvantage again. Oh.
That does not hit.
All right.
You watch as
Fair
he
enough.
kind of just shifts his weight a little bit and just kind of glances against his armor.
I'm going to be laughing this whole time at him.
Oh god.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Going without us. He goes, "You're fucking twisted, aren't you?" And you see that
You're blinded more than I am.
he has advantage on these attacks too.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah.
no matter. Even if it was disadvantage, he'd be fine.
Okay. He actually would miss the other one, but you watch the first strike. You actually see that he's about to miss it, but you watch as like a little bit of like golden light just kind of like shifts his arms, and it just goes directly through center mass at this point. Do you want me to roll damage?
Well, if it goes over my total, it's an instant death fail, right?
No, he would. So it's 19, so that would put you at 0.
Okay.
But you don't. We don't.
Sure if it was like
Yeah.
an ass load.
No, it wasn't. It was just his normal stabs. He kind of steps closer to you.
Swinging.
He kind of leaves that one in you. He takes out the other one and he goes directly for like your heart area. He reaches up and then begins to just start to plunge it down into you. It has. God,
That's 2 fails, right?
Yeah.
Can I auto fail this? Or here, I can just do it like this.
Attack rolls against the creature. Okay, it hits advantage. It's not automatically hit. So he actually has to hit with it.
All right.
Make it lucky. He hits. It's a crit, so you take 2 death saving throws.
All right.
Then he brings it up again to drive it down.
No.
I have one thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
The wording is not in my favor, so I'm just asking you as a kind of generous DM.
Okay.
Can
What is?
So he's right next to you, right? Can
Yeah.
I use my reaction to pull him and punch him just so he at least has just a normal attack on this, because it'd be disadvantaged at hitting me. Just
So what is it? The Guardian feature?
Yes. Sorry, actually,
It's only.
I know it's the end of his turn, so I get it if you don't
Yeah.
want to do it. I'm just saying because I know this is probably his death.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Um. Yeah, he plunges down with another strike, and it goes through. That's 2 more death saving throws.
All right. That's me.
Yeah, that's 0.
GG.
You watch as he kind of he stabs it through. You can actually hear the impact of the glaive point hit the ground, the sand, puff out. You see he kind of like steps back for a second. He takes a hand and he kind of like puts it through his hair. You actually see like sweat dripping off of him. Everybody can give me a perception check at this point. This is free. Those who are alive.
Before I go down, can I have a last word?
Oh, fuck yeah, go for it.
All right. I'm gonna say.
What about the heroic sacrifice thing? Can you do that?
I could, but I mean, I mean, at this point, it's
Then
not
he
gonna-
couldn't come back. That's the
Yeah.
Well, I mean, none of us are clerics. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna.
Wait. No metagame, no metagame.
Can I have my last words?
Yeah, go for
it. Before he lays that last strike into me, before I go down, and
Oh,
he
no.
subsequently kills.
We'll say that this is after the second strike. You're about to black out.
All right, I'm gonna say, you've become that which you despise. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You see, he kind of looks at you and just breathes heavily.
You should have said that in Goblin.
No. I am the light that dispels the darkness. And he looks expectantly at Kishma, Ahab, and Kazar. He looks at the three of you. What's your guys' reactions on your face right now?
I just have a face of basically like I expected this to happen.
Yeah.
So like I guess to be neutral, because I guess if Dubok didn't care about Federico, this isn't Ahab, this is Federico, so it's like
No. With
his death was
his
deserved
movement,
in that.
he's gonna slowly kind of walk over to you, and he's gonna like kind of fall to his knees. He's gonna like look at you. He's gonna study your face, Federico. There you go. Sorry. And what you see is little chunks of flesh start to peel upwards, the same direction that the flame goes.
Oh, he's dying. Oh shit.
I should have known that you were taken over by this monster. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll let him keep going.
And you see that.
I'll just. Sorry. I would just touch his shoulder and tell him, "You lived up to Mom's stories. I'm proud to be your son."
You see just fucking tears rolling down his cheeks, and he goes, "That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. To be a living legend. Please take care of Jayla. She's your half-sister."
Yeah, a dragon named George told me.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Literally like 5 minutes ago.
You see, he takes one. Oh, actually, no. He goes, "If you focus and meditate on the gems, they'll keep them sealed. But if not, Sakini Rot will ruin. Ebra, please." You see, he kind of looks down, and you see, like, basically, like, just all the chunks of skin that come off his body. It peels off completely as he kind of just slumps over to the side, kind of leaning against the column, the same exact spot where his other daughter was lost. You see his eyes straight forward. Combat's over.
Okay, so as
sorry, wait.
Dubok.
What were you gonna say, Hashim?
I was just saying, well, we never got to say our faces, Ahab. You only let you say your face.
Oh, sorry.
My face when
sorry.
Dubok died was both anger and sadness. Just because, like, Dubok has saved my life many times. He had his issues, but...
Yeah.
Oh, he saved our lives, yeah.
Sorry, Frederico was the most
most
face, obviously.
Yeah,
So.
no, of course, for sure. That's why I didn't want to interrupt.
But I'm immediately gonna ignore my father and begin doing. Sorry, I'm gonna. As you showing your face, I'm gonna start gentle reposing Dubon.
I was just gonna say shocked and horrified because I didn't think Dubok would ever actually fall. Fucking mountain man.
As Orvor is dead, I'll tell everyone, yeah, Ahab had nothing to do with that. Don't be mad at him. But I wanted a moment with my father, despite what we were gonna do to him if refused. So I'm a little pissed off, but I'll gentle repose him and use a limited wish to bring him back.
Well, not bring him back. He's just not okay.
Well, yeah, but I'll gentle repose him so I can bring him back.
Sorry. I thought you were saying I'll gentle repose him so I bring him back. So, no,
I don't have limited wish yet, but I'm explaining to everyone I'll bring him back with limited wish.
Okay. I suppose I was in the meantime. I know this wouldn't work, but just out of desperation, Gisa was gonna drop on the ground and try and put this ring on his finger. Because if you die, your soul goes into it. I know it's way too late.
Yeah.
Just it's the only thing I have.
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah.
You fucker.
I do want to say that James, if you feel like Federico wouldn't do that, no hard feelings if Dubak dies.
Federico was completely would have done well because Federico literally 5 minutes found out he had siblings and his brother just died, so he's less clouded in anger.
Okay.
So he literally was angry at Dubak for not letting him have any
Yeah, but I'm just saying anything. I don't want you to go out of your way to save Dubak if you don't, just out of sake of game's sake rather than art.
Oh, well, thing is, Ahab and Federico are mostly neutral at his dad dying. He just wanted a chance at it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, he wanted the chance of doing it, and Dubak ruined that chance.
Just wanted to put that out there.
But I am going to gentle repose him.
What's everybody's perception?
22.
Passive. Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
22.
Emerging from behind the shadows is what looks to be from basically just kind of the corner. 1 second. Actually, if you want to keep talking, go for it.
Well, Dubok's reposed.
Well, it's going to take 10 minutes.
Shards.
Apparently, I have the power to keep them sealed.
What?
That's what my father just
Maybe
told
not
me.
The only one.
Yeah, no, but for now I can reseal them because they're melted, right? Apparently, if I meditate,
immediately.
You watch it. You look
Wow.
at them. You see them slowly start to drip.
Okay.
Kind of
but we definitely
little
do
chunks
want,
of them.
My
like the
plan
giant
is to
pile.
just give them back to the dragons. Like
That would be
whatever
my-
situation. Like you know, I technically did betray some of you guys, but Dubak really pissed me off. But my plan was, if whatever my speech failed, just to basically say give them back to the dragons. The Silver Flame can't handle it. But for now, I guess I can reseal them, and then we give them back to the dragons.
It's probably decent.
At this point, what I was going to say, I've fully concocted it. Is you guys see what looks to be a pillar from deep into the shadows of this cavern. What looks to be this imposing, nearly 10-foot tall being. You see completely bald, little tiny horns poking at the ends. You see these giant, long, kind of ears. It kind of has this green kind of covering to its body. It's got this giant jaw that looks like it could just eat through straight concrete. You see it's got bracers, and on its left hand is a giant black gauntlet. A very, very familiar, very black gauntlet. It's got this giant belt, and it's got a kind of loose pattern skirt pant combo, and you see just kind of the sensation of light, kind of just almost carrying, like as if there was like a sun behind his shoulders.
Is that the actual Bane?
Are you saying this?
Well, I don't know what the actual Bane looks like. Oh, I see through shapeshift? Oh yeah, you're right! Oh, it's I don't know who that is. Hey, that's a Tiger Man. It's an illusion. Yeah, no, my eyes see it.
Ooh.
Hi, Tiger Man.
I turned to where he's looking.
Hey, this is gonna be Ahab now,
Everybody
goes
sees
back.
this, and he sees this. Everybody sees this giant kind of overwhelming being, and he goes, "What are you talking about?"
This is gonna be Ahab in like the JoJo thing. Yeah, you're a Tiger Man. I have Witch's Sight. You can't trick me on that.
I was trying to have your friend have a beautiful moment with his god, but here you are ruining
He's already
it.
dead.
I know, but when I was going to bring him back, it was going to be quite a moment.
Yeah, I don't know who you are though, but yeah.
Talking to right now? Excuse me.
There was a being that comes out from the shadows.
No. Sorry, I'm asking like his name.
Sorry.
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 You're good.
Okay, good.
It's a confusing question. Phrasing.
Well, I would have said they called me Bane, but
And we can keep a secret.
oh,
you're gonna
actually,
run
yeah, it would actually be really, really lovely.
I'm-
If we-
I-
you can
I-
tell him later. That would be.
I think
That
it'd
would
be
be-
fucking funny because he's a bit
Well,
of a
I
dumbass. so
am-
I think it'd be funny.
I am Bane.
You are Bane?
Yes.
Like Nunch? Is that what Bane is? Bane a tiger person?
No. You can actually see the outside and you see the inside, right? You can see both sections. I'm telling this to the player. Well,
Oh, is it like a shapeshift thing where you have like two forms and it's not like an illusion?
it's complicated. Let's
okay.
just pretend you didn't see it. All right.
Okay, yeah, no, of course. I'll pretend you are
Yeah.
like the demony guy. I'm just
Okay, let's
recomposing his body.
redo this whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
He kind of takes a step back and he goes.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up, Ahab. Let him talk.
Kind of steps through and he goes, "I am Bane."
Oh my god! Shut up, Ahab.
You see, he goes over to Dubak. He kind of like flicks the coins off, and you see, basically in his gauntlet, he has this like basically what looks to be the glowing sun, and you actually see as he takes it, turns it palm facing the ground, and just basically like pushes it into Dubak. Dubak, I would like you to roll for me. I have actually a thing that we've never actually revivified somebody.
We did with. Wait, no. Yeah, you're right. Shit.
Well, this is a player, a character.
Yeah.
We've never actually killed somebody. Nope.
I
Actually,
ain't paying for it.
no. He does not require any money from it. So you start to come back to life, and you see kind of kneeling over you the visage of Bane, looking directly into your eyes. You say you hear him say, "You fought well, Dubak."
Can I roll any kind of check on that? Being doubtful
religion,
because
insight.
Dubak didn't fight well. Well.
On his words, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically saying that that's kind of a weird thing for Bane to say.
Yeah.
You said religion?
Religion or insight.
Alright.
Oh wow.
You can tell that not in the actual sense that you fought. You essentially were fighting by yourself, and that was admirable.
The spirit was-
You won the fight. He's dead. You're alive. You know, at the end of the day, right? Like, the idea that you perspiring is more important. You live another day to fight another fight. And he's not saying that you fought well in that fight, but you have done well to get to this point. And so he's commending you on that. So,
Alright.
but you know, he seems to have a little bit of just a general excitement to him. He offers you his hand to bring you to
By
his
your
feet.
will
Good job.
and mine.
Now it is time to do what we've come here to do, right? You see, he examines the pile of the shards, and he goes, "Releasing Sakininrot and bringing about the Age of Demons is the ultimate test of power."
Can I insight that? Because I already prayed to him once and we both agreed that that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or would I just know that? Like Dubak is now... Or
Give me an
Bane
insight
is
check.
now contradicting himself.
Would that be advantage if it's contradiction?
There. What session was that? Do you remember exactly what session?
I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duncan is set up.
Yeah.
Pull up. Jamie, pull up.
It'll take a second.
Yeah.
Because I know there's like weird. I'm not being meta DMing you. If there's
No. There is reasons. I just want to make sure that they're.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just I'm counting the reasons, right?
Would be tending to believe what he hears because this is a powerful moment, regardless. It was like within the last 10 sessions. Fuck.
I don't know. I think it was longer than that. Because I haven't prayed for him for a while. I don't think you've prayed to him for the last like 10 sessions at that one time.
Well, I think that was that one time that was the question I asked.
I think it was longer than 10 sessions ago.
All right, here. We'll pull it up. Here, I should just look up the word pray.
So, he will bring you to your feet, of course.
It was
Does Dubok
2 sessions ago.
2 sessions ago?
Yeah, session 52.
What was the actual context? I missed that.
Let me see.
And it might have been me as a bad
this is
DM not
Yeah, we
shooting
can
it correctly.
retro it.
Wait, so did he use Revivify specifically?
That's what it looked like. Or some sort of revivification spell.
Okay, yeah. If it looked like, because that doesn't show a lot of strength if he's using just Revivify.
But why jump on an ant when you can just step on it?
This was short. This was short. This was immediate. This was the evening after we scried on the Son of Khyber and Scar when they were at the giant head statue.
Mhm.
Then we started flying south to, quote, Dragon Town.
Okay.
That night on the flight, I prayed, thinking about using the shards of the Overlord as to whether they are good sources for domination power or if it's a Faustian trade.
Okay, the question was whether you could use them as a source of power, not the systematic change that it will bring to Eberron. 2 different questions.
Because Bane said, "You truly need help of others? Are you relying on power that isn't your own?"
Yeah. So I'll say with your religion check that those are 2 different questions, and that the idea of bringing about the age of demons where power matters most would be versus using the power of said demons to rule over pitiful people right now, because you're basically demigods. So no, it's not a contradiction. It's 2 different questions.
Okay.
So and you would recognize that.
All right.
You see he'll actually want to grab one of the pieces. You see that like these watermelon-sized pieces, he's able to grab it with one hand. You watch as like kind of the flames lick around his hand, almost like dripping off at this point too, as he kind of looks at like what. Yeah, go for it.
I want to look around me and see if there are any shards in like the sand nearby.
Yeah, there's still a few shards of the sand. They've Son of Khyber and Scar kind of piled them up into the center, but they didn't grab all of them yet.
Can I say to the figure, but we are missing the one last one across the sea?
We can assemble it as it stands here, but he can acquire his last piece. It'd be easier that way.
Dubok? What's going on?
Yeah.
Destiny!
Can I quietly just activate the one action to bring back a spell slot?
You kind of fiddle with your thing. It's like a little. You kind of mess with it for a second. Look at it. Brings you power. You get your action back. You get your 1 spell back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have that just prepped.
Yep.
I thought bringing him back might be the least of our concerns. And also, this is like the weakest demon too. Yeah, isn't this like the weakest demon? If we're gonna release him, shouldn't we release like Tiamat or something?
Here's a point. This is the classic Aphraxis conundrum.
Because if we release this guy and the dragons just stop it without Dubok's help, then Dubok did nothing and he didn't even get to show his actual power. if he really wants to show his power, he's going to need the actual demons, not this baby boy. This is Federico speaking. Because Federico is pissed at Dubok, but he still respects the power game. The power, the grind for power, you know.
Hustle.
There are plenty of foes we can hunt on this realm still, my friends, besides bringing about an age of chaos and death for everyone. We still need a world to live in after all this.
Yeah, demons are a lawless breed compared to the Order of Bane. We need a way to bind him. I look at Gishma.
We don't really have a lot of power right now, dude.
You see that he goes over to a little one of the pieces in the sand, and he kind of like pulls it out, and then kind of like tosses it to the pile. It kind of clinks against the other pieces. But at the end of the day, it is the strongest show of faith if you could have demons working for you as slaves rather than these peasants.
Yeah, but what's the
You think
likelihood
that's
that
gonna
demons
happen?
actually gonna do it, though?
I'd like
Like really, though,
to try
demons.
and pull one off the pile. I'm not trying to be sneaky about it. I want to like fling it if I can off the pile back into the sand.
But really, though, what's the likelihood of a demon actually
We're not done
submitting,
talking
though?
here.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with this, and
Yeah.
I don't. Even though I have problems with, sorry, Dubok, for not. You know, this was your fight, not mine. And if you beat him, you know, that's like the ultimate show of power. And you know, you're still alive. I was gonna resurrect you after this, because he did it for me. But
It's a lot
if
of
you want to,
words.
but
You see that he slowly goes up to walk up to you, Kazar, and he goes, I suggest you put that back where I placed it. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm assuming this is like an ability or something.
Actually, spell, yes. You can roll a with advantage.
oof.
You
Wow.
fail. You feel very compelled
Wow,
to
brain.
bring it back and put it where it was.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay. See, that's better when everybody acts nice together.
I'm gonna just do the same thing he did.
Put it back.
No, pull one off of it. Yeah, we need to talk about this, because I'm gonna whisper in Dubok's ear because he's doing this. My Witcher sight is showing that he's not actually that form. He's like a tiger man underneath.
Fuck. I guess Dubok would be doubtful of that.
Yeah, I know you'd be doubtful, but...
Can I insight that, I guess? That would probably be
Sure.
the-
Insight, persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. I guess, yeah, would I
Yeah.
roll persuasion?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not lying either, I guess.
Remember, he just
Yeah.
He
I know.
you just let him to die.
I know.
You're gonna need, like, it might be true. You're not entirely sure. It definitely could be a possibility.
Oh, that's a perception. That's the wrong roll.
Oh yeah, persuasion.
Oops. Yeah,
Should be a little-
that was. Not,
What's your additive to that?
Actually, they're actually the same additive, so it
Oh.
would be a 22.
Okay.
Yeah,
point
so
two
just
anyways.
keep it as persuasion. Yeah, it'd be a 22. We're good.
It's hard to tell. You might want some form of
Oh, I have a thing.
identifier.
I have a way to fix that, actually.
I want to turn to Gishma and say, wait, do I... Can I want to look to Gishma. Or is Gishma kind of part of this powwow?
Yeah, you guys are kind of all standing in together.
Alright.
Kazar's kind of next to the pile as it is.
What do your many eyes see?
They can see far, they can see into other realms, but they unfortunately cannot see through an illusion.
I don't remember if I have methods of showing.
So here's how it goes. Dubok and friends, either you help me bring about Sakanine and the Age of Demons, or you fall underneath the trample.
Can I insight that because he's asking for help?
Oh, can I insight his? Can I insight?
No, like
I know I'm pushing that.
yeah, you can insight it. Just know
How
that's
strong does
that's
he look
literally
normally?
what a faith is, right?
Yeah.
The faith
That's
asks the God asks for help for the disciples. Disciples then gets favors from said God, right? So
Can I gauge strength through my witches,
I'll
like
leave off
witch's
that.
eye?
gauge strength, like physical
Like-
strength.
Not physical, but like, can I kind of eye him up and like his demeanor if he's like as strong as?
No,
I know,
that's a battle master feature. I'm sorry.
okay. Fair enough.
So he's proposing.
Didn't sound like he was proposing.
It's not proposed. He says that he is either going to or not. So
You should ask him questions about Bane.
Why do you take this avatar instead of? Wait, no, never mind. That was a bad line of thought.
you see, he grabs another piece, chunks it up there.
Why are we not in the pit of Five Sorrows?
This is the easiest spot.
Easiest.
Yes.
It is. It is the
And-
key to the rest.
A part of strength is knowing how strong you are. And I'm going to be honest, Dubak, you're strong, but you're not taking on multiple dragons at the same time strong. But you are ruling over a good chunk of demons in Eberron strong.
What is the mechanism of this rule?
Oh, what say you?
By what means shall we maintain control?
By pure power alone. Those with less power respect those with higher power.
Would demons even respect that though? Demons don't really care. Remember that guy we sent through hell and he just wanted to kill us?
Respect is established through making example of the weak. It'll take a period of dominating them before they respect us.
But let's say you get
And are demons more fun than mortals though?
Stop interrupting me.
Well, you're making weird points.
We must rest first before we do this. As you say, I'm barely here. If we were to do this, we must be prepared.
He's gonna take another piece. Chuck it up there.
I'm gonna look at the boys and be like,
Telepathically, I'd like to link with Gishma and tell him I would love to stop him, but I have nothing.
I will reply to Kazar. I
If
can punch the shit out of this guy. That's all
you
I can
help and bring about Sakanin Rot, he will bestow favors upon you. A place of rule.
Why would we want favors from him if it's supposed to be strength from yourself?
Monsieur DM. When he says that, when I have the chance, so sorry, I know you can reply to Ahab. I didn't mean that up, James. And I cast haste on myself and attack him.
Okay.
Because I have just realized that is the death of Gishma's family. So, not to mention I'm already on the fence. I think.
Okay.
I still have 4 Crown of Stars.
But oh yeah, James.
That stays for an hour.
Okay, let me.
I have blood.
Oh Christ.
Okay, I'm gonna get the token up.
I'm gonna bleed on him.
This is pretty
Third
bad.
boss fight in a row without rest.
I know,
Yeah, this
right?
is really bad.
That's why I'm like
How
shaking.
many
but-
badasses are we gonna have to fight at the same
Is there a
time?
way for us to get dragons here? Is there a way to get a dragon?
Maybe?
Also,
Not from me.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know if this is too meta, but I feel like your characters might realize that you're attacking my god in my presence.
Yes, no, I do. I can't think of any other way to stop him putting the shards, and if I rest, it'll be done. But yeah, I know. This is gonna be messy.
Because I don't like PvP, but Dubok said
Actually,
it
it's gonna be a
Do
bigger
you
size.
think it's your real god, though?
That's what I'm trying to turn. I mean, based on the insights, it's odd, but I've been proven wrong by Bane in the past.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I'm not a
Lost my
huge fan of
brother.
PvP either. We'll play this out as it goes.
I mean, not that I'm a huge threat, to be fair, at the moment.
But yeah, we'll see. I mean, we aren't really either.
Yeah,
Just
no.
do what Federico did, basically.
Okay.
Man,
Well,
this is like
I'll say
key
that
guys and stuff.
what will happen is you will start initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and then let's, yeah. Avi woke up late, so he's gonna sit this one out. He's gonna sit out one of the more exciting sessions.
I know, right? It's like
That's-
fuck. I want to.
That's
Rogue.
that's okay. That's what happens when mistakes happen. So it's all okay.
Consequences.
Everybody can roll. Yeah. Okay, you only rolled the 9.
I mean, that explains all my initiative rolls.
Still roll better than 2 of you. Frederico, you see the lightning gauntlets like crackle with lightning. Gishma's about to start running into battle. You realize that you're a little bit quicker on the draw. You're not prone. You had stood up earlier, so I'll give you not prone because I'm a nice
Yeah.
DM. What would you like to do? Each kind of Bane
I
kind of
will,
just
for
looms
my
there.
main action, I will use Hold Monster
Hold monster.
as my last spell.
You see it just ripples off of him.
How does the ripple look like? Was it look like he was using a mortal spell, or did it come just
It
ripple
looks
off
like
of
he did it. It happened effortlessly.
effortlessly?
Effortlessly. Like it comes to him first, like just without even thinking, without even acting. It just comes to him. And you hear him go, "Your puny spells will have no effect on me."
I love you, John.
Huh.
You,
Why do you know about this place?
I'm here.
Yeah, but he's a tiger man.
It's so perfect. you
Your
took the Tiger Man
friend
too. It's like so.
is trying to test your faith.
It's not. He's literally a tiger man. That's what my eyes are seeing beneath it. It's like a fuzzy little tiger man.
And what do your eyes see, Dubok? The son of
Do you
Bane.
trust your eyes? You were just blinded by my crazy father.
Okay. Well, you have the last words there. What else do you want to do for your turn?
I will just be like, so I saw Gishma start getting ready to fight, right?
Yeah, so that's what initiative was, right? Like Gisha's about to run in.
I say, sorry, Dubok, but I at least need to stick with Gishma. What he does. So I will. That's not the right attack. That's the damage roll. That's not the attack roll. I will Crown of Stars though. My 4th star.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's the actual damage. And that leaves 3 left. That's a bonus action, by the way. The crown.
You see, it kind of just bounces off of him. Dubok, please give me an investigation check.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, nothing. Never mind.
Damn.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah, Gishma.
God.
All right, what do you want to do, Gishma?
Do this. All right. I have a question for you, DM. Has it been more than an hour since the end of the first fight with the son of Khyber and whatnot? I assume not. I just want to check. Okay, so I still have magic weapon. Anyhow, so I'm gonna run at the god boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch. We'll see what happens. Fuck
Okay.
me. Yeah, Yishma's just looking terrified. He's very desperate. So his first. Of course. So with inspiration, it's not a reroll, right? It's advantage, so it's my opportunity's gone, or is it? Can I change it now?
No, it's like the lucky feat, so you get to reroll after. See, if you want to use advantage on that, you can inspiration on that, you can reroll it.
I would like to, so
Yep.
I will reroll that.
Go for it.
Okay.
And it's a +2 for your magic weapon.
Yes, because okay, great.
Oh
Because I
my
used
God.
a 4th level slot for magic weapon. So
Oh, sweet.
Oh my
it doesn't matter. All right, my next 3.
Oof, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, the last 2 hit.
Okay. And that's my so then my bonus action for another attack I should have specified because I did haste. So
Okay, roll damage for.
okay for 2 or.
Oh, when did you haste?
Oh well, I guess okay. I guess so. I was trying to initiate combat with haste. Was that okay? I suppose I should have asked.
Oh,
Like I did, but you never followed up, because I should have waited. I'm sorry. I just assumed
Sorry,
it was
I
fine.
That's fine. I should have caught it in the moment. So usually in the future it'll be if you, the first action, we haven't been doing that, and I've been trying to be better about doing it. Initiative should, whenever anybody's about to do something, that's when initiative starts.
Oh,
So
okay.
in the future,
Fair.
we'll rule otherwise. But those 3 hit.
Would that be considered a surprise attack though if he did it? If he didn't look like he was ready to attack?
That's kind of the idea. It's more of a surprise attack. More goes for like a ambushing. So like if you're not ready for combat, but like he's a lion on Gishma. Gishma starts to run up to him. He can get ready for an attack.
Fair, and I wouldn't blame him if Bane is on edge at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, thank you. You are most generous. Good.
Okay.
Let me do some DPS before I die.
This Mitchell's way so we get to the Fallout DND.
Yeah, he's done. He's like, all right, let's. Okay, and then that will be my turn.
You see, he puts his hands up, and you watch as from the ground to the top of his head, he starts to change form again. Not again, for the first time you guys would have seen. 1 second, I have to do this real quick. You see, he reminds you of somebody that you guys had talked to a very long time ago. A man who was walking with you, did a bit of drugs, told Ahab to go to sleep, and read you a fortune.
Fergus.
It's Fergus.
You most heinous of heretical hooligans.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Let's not fight. I won't fight you. Okay, I promise.
What?
I don't want to fight. I will kill you guys, and I don't want to kill you. Okay?
I'd rather die than see this world torn apart. Step away from the shards,
Oh.
or kill me now.
Okay, he starts to like back away from the shards.
How
Okay.
melty do they look?
They look decently melty.
Can I
look
can I
at you.
begin? Can I try doing the thing my father told me to do?
Or is anybody gonna fight? Because we can drop initiative.
If he steps away, I won't.
Okay,
I
he'll
will-
step
yeah,
back
I
and
won't
he'll be like, I'll put my hands on the pillar and we can all talk this out. Okay? Okay?
Can I begin trying to do that meditation thing that my father told me to
Sure,
try?
give me a
and do?
religion check.
Religion check. Oh boy, my strongest.
Wait. Is he putting his hands on the pillar?
Yeah.
I want to say, hold on, don't put your hands on the pillar. Just hold them up. We don't want you stone shaping out of here.
Ah, that's smart, Two-Buck.
I guess my religion check didn't work.
So, as it is, Gishma, once he realizes that he's connected eye contact with you, would you like to have a drink? And then you see he switches. He wears the Kenneth Guard outfit.
Oh,
You remember it from a long time ago.
that's awesome. I love that.
Hey, Gishma, my buddy. How could you be doing this to your best friend? I'm bleeding. My ribs are cracked. And here you are. You're tearing me up, man.
Is this your idea of a conversation, Fergus?
You're a fucking piece of shit.
Wait, did he turn into a different person, or
Yeah.
is he just wearing the cane of throats?
He turned into a different person. He's constantly shape-shifting.
This must be the one from the train, that changeling that got away.
Oh.
No.
Did we leave it anybody?
You're a moron, aren't you?
I'm a
No.
man of faith.
You're a man of ignorance.
Why are you
You
a
see,
tiger
you see, he
person?
changes again one more time, and you see that he turns into long ago, Dubak, before you left. You see one of your least favorite, just like people who worked with you in that cave long ago. And he goes, Dubak, you are moron! Clean the fucking floors again.
I'm gonna, just out of sheer habit, start to bend over and catch myself very angrily.
Dubak, he a fluffy tiger person. Don't listen to him.
Or Frederico, as it was. You see, he kind of like takes his arm out, and you see a giant, like kind of pulling up the sleeve, and you watch as like an aberrant mark, kind of pulls through his skin at this point, and you hear him say, "Hey, guys, we should go to Lorinor. I hear there's some weird dragon-marked house shit going on there. Great for Tarkanan stuff." That's not how I said it, but yeah. So
Why would that shock me? My brother's dead. I hated him ever since.
No!
I was a child. What are you going on, dude?
Is this Clyde?
Yeah, is this Clyde? Dude, Dubak, you're making a good fucking point.
Broken clock's right twice a day.
you guys are fucking morons. You see, he turns back
I'm a
into the
virgin.
actual form. You see this tiger wearing full robes. Did you ever roll that religion check?
Yeah, it was nat one.
god!
Do I just
That's-
fall in the...
That's not good. I posted in the D&D chat. I posted it in the D&D chat what he looks like.
Oh, that's such a... So cool.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I
love that
am
token.
what
He
you
looks so
call a Raksasha.
Oh.
I am a being of otherworldly. We are the ones who want to bring the world to its natural order.
Define natural.
Before all this intervention of man and goblins and dragons and such, when the
So you're
powerful
demon.
truly were in power.
Uh-huh.
Now, as it stands, you see he kind of leans against the pillar, kind of slowly putting his hands down. He goes, as it stands, I see you are meditating now. You're going to do nothing. Sakininrot is going to come out, whether you all like it or not.
I'd like
You've-
to go try and scatter as many pieces off the pile if I'm no longer charmed.
Yeah, at this point. You start to scatter pieces. It is no use. Fingers crawl to other fingers. Hands form. Arms created. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Why?
Why what?
The dragons can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go get the dragons then.
I'm not leaving you here.
That's
Okay.
sending George. Right?
I guess. I don't have sending.
I mean, I got a charge, unless Kazar wants to do it.
You start to watch as some of the pieces melt enough away that little hands start to slowly skitter.
Fuck! Federico, start
Try
meditating.
as
Do
well.
I need to meditate again or no? I've
The one, I'm not letting you.
Can I
Yeah.
try? The like, Banish meditation? Like
Sure.
domination, step
Yeah.
on me kind of stuff?
Okay. Sure, give me a religion check.
Alhamdulillah.
Holy shit.
You know that Bane is
True pain
right?
has saved us.
It doesn't matter if
real.
he's here or not. Bane's not a god. He's an idea. And you can't kill an idea.
Yeah. Tears of joy.
This is so disappointing. It's alright.
Is it working?
It actually is. You start to see, instead of the silver, you start to see it crack over with this black-looking ice. It starts to cover chunks and sections of it. As long as you stay focused on it, it seems to completely like keep them still.
I start clapping, like just a slow, like, damn, okay.
Ooh. Well, I guess I don't know. That's too meta. Can I tell that Dubok's doing something to stop?
Yeah.
I know he did his like.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I want you to stand next to Dubok
Yeah,
for a
I'm
second.
gonna just
Yeah,
do-
no, he's like full straight, like yoga posing, meditating. I'll move you guys to actually where the pile is. It's like kind of right here, at the center.
Form a wall, boys.
Well, that's okay. They'll come around eventually. They always do. Or they'll die and we'll just do it all over again.
Yeah.
It was fun, though, watching your lives, though. So, and, Kazar, say hi to your father for me. And you see his head changes to the one of your father. And he goes, my precious son.
I'll see it roll.
You see him smile, and the tongue does a classic. Your father being a lot more pure blood than you were, does the classic like, and then you see he kind of, he kind of pulls this little pipe out of his thing, and he kind of like waves it real quickly, and you see like it starts to rip open what looks to be some sort of a teleport. And for you, Kazar, it looks exactly like the same exact teleport from so long ago. I'm very glad, Kazar, that it didn't break you. I'm glad it changed your mind for the better.
I just fall to my knees. All this time.
Gonna listen to a Tiger Man?
You see him kind of looking at the teleport, looking at you guys, and go. It was fun to get you guys together, working like this, and it's very disappointing. I thought you guys would have turned around. I really did, but as it stands, you have some more work to do. But
Yeah.
when you're tired of the dragon marks controlling the whole world, when you're tired of the relentless wars, and you just want an era of peace, of true prosperity.
I'm gonna whisper to Gishma as he's saying this.
Is summoning demons actually like
You're like the worst
peace?
person at a movie theater.
I know. Well, this is
Also
AI.
racist.
Another world
Also racist as fuck.
Yes.
Hey, Frederico and Ahab learned a bit from Dubok, even if he was.
Give me perception checks, everybody.
Okay.
Even me?
No, you're focusing.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh my god.
Perception.
You see a few other eyes kind of gleaming off from inside the portal. You see a few others of these same kind of tiger eyes looking into the portal, basically waiting for this person to come back out. You see he gives you a little bit of the wave of his pipe, and he steps through, and it closes and seals up behind him.
Well, I'm glad I planned to bring back Dubok anyways, because he clearly, and that was actually part of my speech. That Bane could control this stuff.
Ahab,
Yeah,
let's just get the dragons.
yeah. Let's get the dragons. So does Dubok have to keep focusing on this?
Atlas over here.
Yeah, no, literally, it feels like that. It feels as if you're basically like kind of pushing your hands mentally on every single piece. You're juggling every single one, essentially preventing it from cracking over. you understand why this power was delegated to an actual dragon, to a being of pure power. It takes everything, especially in your faith right now, as you have gained this newfound idea that maybe Bane doesn't exist, and it's just the idea, and that continues to push you on that perhaps you're Bane.
That would be a resurgence of faith, huh?
Yeah.
He's literally dominating a demon right now. So none of us have method. How many teleports do you have?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have
I have one more left.
One of us should probably stay with Dubak, huh?
I can stay.
Then how do we?
I can get you the
We
teleport
can't-
somewhere. I don't think I have to teleport.
No, but I can't teleport back here.
That's okay. We'll teleport to the dragons. Me and you will go Ahab. We'll take your airship, get a real dragon, and then travel back.
Yeah, that's true. Getting
Should
that.
I?
Do you think
Should
the two of
we?
you can keep this?
Also, you can take off. No, you can talk. You're meditating
Yeah.
essentially.
I'm gonna like say the
Yeah.
gritted teeth, or we can just sending.
Yeah, but it would take 8 hours for one of us to sending.
Fuck.
What?
Do you get
Oh, yeah,
spell points back on a short rest?
What?
I think he's busy.
No, I'm asking Khazar because Khazar can sending. I can't send it.
Oh, I thought you could send. Never mind.
I have sending slots. I just can't use them.
What level? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Let me just look some stuff.
3
Okay, thank you.
sending.
Yeah. You have
Just want to make sure
Let me just.
You can also
Very
take
sure
off the
I
band of
do it.
teleportation because it isn't attuned. So, if that helps.
Yeah, I'm looking at something. Where is it? Oh, hold on. How long does this take to make? Confusing an item. Touch. As you can touch it. Okay. Mitchell, I have a question.
Yeah.
So when it comes to infusing an item, I haven't infused any today, and I know I would have to destroy an item to do that, and I'm totally fine with that, like one of my infusions. Could I start that process now? How long would that take? As I'm looking at the thing, I don't think it has a timetable.
I think it
Like, I don't know if it's
depends
an hour,
on
minute, on what I'm trying to do.
whenever you finish a long rest,
The,
infusing an item.
Okay, so it's not. So it has to be after a long rest,
Yeah.
not like within that time period. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's
Fuck. All
it's during that 2 hours of free time that you get.
right. Oh, okay. I was gonna try and do a spell refueling ring. All right. Well, I got nothing, boys.
I vote somebody teleport to some dragons.
should we feed Dubak that potion?
I'm at 1 health.
Yeah.
The
fair enough.
potion that
That you
I
gave me.
yeah I
Oh.
gave you. I will. Should we just let the body die of? I'll just let my dad be dead. I
We'll be
could.
back
Oh,
soon.
you look at him again, and you see that his silver flame has wicked his body almost completely
Oh, it's
to
like
its
ash.
muscle. No, not to that. It's to the muscle phase right now, but it's still continuing to eat away at him. Clearly, he has dipped his hands too far into the silver flame, and this is his
Letting him die like
repercussions.
this would be his honor. To resurrecting him would be. We'll let him stay dead. He did his will. We'll let him stay dead.
How many more days do you have on Wish?
3.
Okay.
3 long rests, not days, but yeah.
So are we okay with teleporting just like half of us out there?
Yeah, for sure. I think
Yeah.
it's the best we've got.
Kishma, sounds like you're probably in a better shape to defend Dubak than I am.
I mean, I can just take a short rest and literally have all of my spells back in 10 minutes. So I could defend him.
Yeah, that could
Okay.
easily, I guess, be faster than what time it takes.
And
for
you're a good
teleport
talker,
destination
too.
To dragons.
All we need is
So-
one good talker to get a dragon and a teleporter.
Okay.
So either Khazar or I should go, and then
And then I'll come
Uh,
along then if you
yeah.
stay behind. That makes
I
sense.
can stay behind and have full defense ready in 10 minutes. So
I will need a full night's rest before I can do much of anything other than teleport to the astral plane or shoot stars. So,
Yeah, fair
or
enough.
talk. I can do that too. But I don't know how much. Like, if we're teleporting, I feel like I could be helpful, especially since I know Draconic. But I mean, realistically, like, I doubt they're gonna care much about us if we're like, hey, the demon shards are melting as we speak.
True. I'm not gonna lie. Also, Ahab, I'm slightly because the demon shards are unprotected. Obviously, Dubok's doing his thing, but I'm worried what other entities have been triggered, like that know that the defenses are down now. You know what I mean? Like in
So
that 10
far, we
minutes,
fought
some
3.
other stuff could come. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, so I'm scared to leave myself. Not that saying I could like beat
You
everything.
guys
I'm fucked up
hear
too.
the ringing sounds of what sounds to be different types of armor and kind of the sounds of marching.
Okay, I'm gonna cast teleport.
Around the corner, you see several looking paladins of silver and adornment at this point, kind of turning around the edge. You guys haven't explored this area yet, so you guys haven't even seen what it looks like. And you guys see basically what looks to be kind of silver flame paladins, like pikes in hand, swords, shields. They all kind of like form a line as they kind of just like. Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna cast a teleport?
I'm gonna say. You're.
Do they look hostile? Like they're like aiming those weapons about to like.
They're
blitz,
like what like
what's going on?
yeah
Kind of thing?
yeah basically like somebody's trying to get to the front line to talk. So
Okay.
Do not attack this man. He is holding the demon shards at bay. House Tarkanan made a big attack against this place, resulting in a lot of death. Son of Khyber is dead, but the silver dragon defending this place has unfortunately been passed, and Arvor also passed, is dead from defending this place from many of the summons they had. And then a Rakasha came. And then teleport away.
you see a kind of emerging from the backlines a very familiar looking face.
Oh no, it's the Cardinal.
No, let me get through. Let me get through. I've talked with these folks. You see, kind of stepping the way through to the pot, like to the groups, to the line of these knights is High Cardinal Crozin. He goes,
Oh, hi, Crozin.
wow, would you look at that? How's it going? I see you're meditating there. Would you like some help?
Flame. Not from you.
Not really.
He's a little.
Getting all big in your britches there, aren't you? Okay, come on, man.
I'm gonna pretend I'm too busy meditating to respond.
You see two men, kind of like holy, kind of. You see like what looks to be they kind of like have they kind of like sheathe their weapons, and you see two knights kind of start to jog up. They're not armed, and they seem to like kind of get down, and they start to like meditate right next to Dubok as well. Their eyes like closed, focused seemingly on the task at hand. And you feel the load get lighter as they seem to be focusing on it as well.
Is the spunk crystal like color like combating? Is it like mixing like silver and black?
Yeah, it's kind of got this weird gray twinge to it. You hear Crozin say, "All right, you're fine now. You can go on without your lives. The Silver Flame has what?
The
It's
Silver
ours.
Flame has failed.
No, we haven't.
If we weren't here, it would have been really bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Krause.
Okay. It's also a very hard time for the Silver Flame and Thrain. We're dealing with a war on 2, almost 3 fronts at this point.
Wait, there's a third front?
Almost 3 fronts. So, this being one, of course, the demons, and the second being the war to the south. So, we've allocated the needs, the needs, of course, of this area, and we respect you, and we will You know, of course, hail you as heroes of the Silver Flame.
Would you like us to get some dragons for you?
No, we are fine. Looks at Orvor. We go, somebody grab his body. Then maybe you see one goes over, like picking Orvor up. He kind of goes hot, but he like continues to bring him over, and then put him down. And you hear what looks to be like questions being asked to this body.
All right. Well, it looks like you have things under control here. We will take our leave, and we can square up another time. We've got things to do.
I appreciate it. Do you need a way out?
Nope.
Nope.
We're good. We're good.
Where's the place?
Should we go to mainland?
Are you saying this, or
I'm saying.
otherwise
Should we go to your house or the beach? I don't know. Your
I
choice.
should go to the beach.
Okay.
Frankly.
Just pick a spot.
Guys are going to the beach.
I guess Daizo's next to us. Invisible.
and-
It's fine.
Yeah, you guys see the beach ripples open, and you watch as Harkar Corzin kind of gives you a wave goodbye, and you guys all step through it. Fucking dies.
Daizo is just he comes along. Let's just say that.
We'll figure out what Daizo does on his own time.
Yeah, we'll figure out what Daizo does.
He was so stealthy. He's been like charmed himself invisible, but like he can't communicate with anyone.
You guys are
So
now
he's
back
shadow.
on the beaches of the Wormsbirch Mountains.
Okay, Dubak, he's asking questions on the body. He has speak with the dead. It looks like this is Ahab speaking to you. If Arvor gets resurrected by Frederico's sister, you need to act like
He can't.
he can't be
Wait, how'd he die?
the Silver Flame.
Oh yeah, shit.
Disintegrated after. I don't know if it was
Gonna say,
actually
because
the
that
same
wasn't the
thing as
talisman.
disintegrate.
It was the
Yeah,
talisman.
religion
it
check.
wasn't the talisman. Oh, religion. Yeah, it would be. I
No,
can't
for
make that.
just Dubak. Having fought him on straight on, you're not entirely sure if what he went through prevents him from coming back or not. It's a coin flip.
But if he does come back, Dubak, I know you want to be a powerful, and you are a powerful person, but to make sure we all don't get shit on after defeating the son of Khyber, pretend to be a newborn man after the Rakancha tested your faith or something.
I agree in principle. I would say at the time he looked really beat up, and I didn't know he had.
I understand why you did that. I understand why you did that, and Frederico wanted his moment, and you took that from him.
Yeah.
So, and he told you he wanted a moment with his father. So
He said he wanted to try. I let
he
him
wanted to try. Yes, you did want to try, and you didn't even give him the chance to try.
You kind of tried.
Let
Yeah,
bygones be
let it try.
bygones. I was gonna resurrect you at the end of that since he only was gonna be one. Guess the Rakancha did it for me, but whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't had the copper coin. You can keep the 2 copper coins, by the way, that were on your eyes. Consider those 2 copper coins yours.
We're even.
Because I guess that would be Dubak knowing I was gentle reposing him, so I was like, no hard feelings there.
No hard feelings.
Fair
I just thought you died.
It was a moment of impulse, I will admit.
We both had our moments of impulse, but as long as your body wasn't completely destroyed, we can bring you back. But
Let's
in the
stay
case he's
before we find
resurrected-
a place to sleep.
yeah, let's get in the airship, and at the very least, we can do the 10 minutes in my ring to heal up. At least get a short rest in 10 minutes.
Why don't we just fly to Daizo's place and like take a week?
Yeah, I think you should need some time to process. Once. Like, fuck me, man.
Do you want to take the short rest in the ring just so we're just
we
in
can
case?
do it as an emergency. That's fair. Spend some hit dice in case we get attacked. But
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
I guess we'll
definitely,
use
like,
the
very
10-minute. We'll get into the boat and then do. I'll do my ring of
Do this
genie.
on the beach. Because if you go
We can
into
do it in the
ring,
boat.
does the boat go away?
I guess I'm still powering the boat, so I think the boat still is powered.
Yeah, you can leave the boat out and about without him
Okay.
being on it. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Alright. Oh, yeah, that is
Everybody
right.
takes
Wait.
10 minutes and sits in the ring with the new old Ahab, the new older Frederico and Ahab combo.
Has the decor changed at all?
No. Not at all.
No, because it's Ahab's room.
Yeah.
But you do get 5 HP due to the proficiency bonus, just an additional 5 to your hit dice
Yeah. And then roll.
if you do get a short rest.
Fuck. Here comes a lot of dice.
yeah, I know, right? I was about
Wait,
to say
is
I'm
it
gonna dump it
Plus
all.
5 to each hit die? Or
No,
just
just once.
Just
Yeah.
one.
Okay, cool. I was gonna add it now then.
So.
It's just a little bit of extra healing.
What am I fucking around? I thought I'm just gonna have to roll all of these dice.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, I should just wait, but it's a band-aid.
And you can change your thing back to public, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well,
No, you're
I'm
fine.
spec
Just
you.
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
91 hit
Oh,
points.
do you get spell points back on
Oh,
short
that was
rest,
so much.
Kazar?
No, it just changes like that. So
Oh, okay.
whenever he rolls one, I think he.
You
it
scared
says-
us, Mitchell. Jesus Christ.
What? I scared you
No,
multiple
just-
times. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good shit, dude.
Roller coaster of a session. I mean, I'm not so
For the last like 3 sessions, they've been crazy.
True.
So, did you like the reveal?
I love the reveal. That was
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What a way he's such an amazing villain though. Like, we all have such intense motivations. I love it.
Do we
So-
kill this Fergus guy?
That's I mean, if we
I know
ever find him
nothing
again,
about
definitely.
Fergus.
There we go.
Yeah.
Except our experiences. with it.
You
apparently
You also
led us
remember
to
one
us.
more thing. You remember in one of your dreams about you had a religious moment where you rolled really, really well, and you remember. Sorry, 1 second. I have to reset it. You remember being marionetted in your dream by the exact same figure that you saw. This true figure. This tiger. He was marionetting you in this vision.
It's the keeper.
Shut up. Stop relating it to fucking plot points that were nowhere. Fucker. It's the wolf howling at moonlight.
I really wanted to say that. My God, it's all
Ever seen
true.
Nobleman with a wolf's crest?
Yeah, you should have made him like a wolf guy instead, just to fuck with us even more.
I tallied up how much times that Dubok was sus as fuck, and the list is absolutely fucking enormous. God, Orvor had every right to try to fucking murk you.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
he's incredibly antagonistic.
yeah.
And there was I had, by the way, Duncan, but Frederick had all the reason. Literally learned he had siblings 5 minutes before the
All due
fight.
respect, James, I feel like we can save that breakdown for after.
Yeah,
since
that's
we've
after
got
the
about
fight.
an hour.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we still yeah. You're right. No, you're right. Anyways, back to game. Sorry.
Do we want to teleport to the mansion?
We don't have any teleports left.
Yeah, we'll have to wait. I'm sorry.
In terms of teleports, we haven't.
Do you want to just fly out into the sea and sleep?
We could,
That
was
would be
my
a good idea.
Ideal step forward. Not my idea, like I thought.
Or we could go to George and pay him to be safe in his cave.
Fuck that.
It would take you a whole night to get there.
Oh,
So
And half our gold.
that's true.
so
George ain't cheap. He's classy.
yeah, you can kind of set that thing on autopilot and just kind of relax.
We'll autopilot and just think. I guess I'll just stay on the deck and watch.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot to unravel. A lot of brooding and stoic
I'll keep
looks.
watch.
Okay. You guys kind of set up to the sea. Are you gonna is it flying or on the water's edge?
Do we just start flying back to the mainland, or no?
I'd say flying. It's faster,
Flying.
right? Flying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah. So I'd
Yeah,
say
so-
flying.
Flying, and that way we're a moving target, which is always nice.
Yeah. So you fly the ship up. You get it to a nice. The winds seem kind of in your favor. I'll say that this is just simple at this point. After this long thing, you feel the simplest, kind of. The boat feels very easy to you at this point. I'll say you have proficiency on the boat now.
Oh, hey, nice.
So, and as well,
Not
if
to
you were
mention
going
it has
to,
Nos.
huh?
Not to mention Gishma gave it Nos.
Oh yeah.
It's like
That was
little
that was speed. That wasn't handling.
wheel. Oh yeah.
And I'll say at this point, Kazar, you would also gain whatever proficiency you were trying to gain as well. What?
20 sessions later.
20 pages later. We'll say that you guys kind of. What do you guys want to do for the next few hours, if anything, before you guys can go to bed? So.
I guess we'd either be quiet or just group therapy.
Also, the party ship.
Proficiency with
You,
my
if, you,
forgery kit, finally, guys.
yeah, if you want to also go to the party airship, you guys can also move that around. So.
Not gonna lie. As much as it'd be great to have party therapy. I think Gish would like to be alone. A lot to think about. He was this close to letting
I
probably
guess
his
I
entire
talked to
family
Dubok.
die.
Yeah.
I guess I talked to Dubok. What do you actually think, Dubok, about the demon shards? I know we stopped them from doing. Well, you were
Trying to check
figuring out what you wanted to do still, but I still don't think the Silver Flame should have control over them as well.
I agree with that part. In terms of us leveraging that power, I think that's we don't presently have any good means of doing that. I think it might be possible to use them as a tool of power, but that's kind of open. My convening with Bane, not Rakasha, kind of pushed me away from that direction. So I'm kind of dismissive of it at this point in terms of us using it. But definitely don't want
Yeah.
Silver Flame having it.
I don't want the Silver Flame having it either. My father did tell me to protect I guess Frederico's sister. I may have right now, I guess. Frederico's kind of mixed on that. He's pretty neutral, but he doesn't really want to talk anymore right now, especially with you that much. But I think worst comes to worst, we can at least try a non-lethal subjugation. But if we have to, we'll have to.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
okay
not
with you.
as upset with Jaina as directly as I was with Arvor, and the sister. I forgot her name.
The one you
Yeah,
can never be resurrected again.
So, can I ask Dubok just the original thing was that this is kind of like a thread that I wanted to ask. Knowing that Bane might not be influenced by not be a real actual deity, and he was the one to set you to Jayla, do you still want to do that? Is that something that Dubok wants to do?
that's a good question. I think Dubok would still be mulling that over, but I think the conclusion he might reach towards is that the Silver Flame represents basically power through unity rather through power through domination. The only reason it's powerful is because they work together. That's like the culmination of the Silver Flame itself, which is like almost heretical in Dubok's eyes, I think, because it's the weak using each other to become strong as a collective, which is like disgusting to him.
And sorry, keep going.
So I think in that sense, the idea of the Silver Flame bothers him. He almost he has conflicted feelings over Jayla Duran because she appears to be singularly powerful in some respects, but it's unclear. It seems like she draws most of that power from that collective power, which in that regard, I think he's upset with her. But he was personally bothered by Arvar and the Dragon Girl just because of their hubris of keeping all those shards in one place, even if it was just because of the logistics of being able to meditate on all of them at once. Like, it just seems like a foolish use of power. That makes sense.
Yeah. Just wanted to see if you were like, nah, fuck it, I don't want to do it anymore, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I think I mean, a lot's happened, but I don't think enough has happened directly, drastically to Dubok to change him super hard on that.
So, I'll wait till you guys are done. Sorry.
That was it for me.
So, I guess go back to RP. Clearly, the shards can be, I guess, prevented from being activated, not just from the Silver Flame. It's not their power that's special with preventing it. Clearly, you had the power to dominate.
Yeah, it's the law of the universe. Power is power.
So,
Cheers.
and clearly the Silver Flame failed. If we weren't there, the Son of Khyber totally would have just killed them all. The Ancient Dragon was enough to kill not only Frederico's sister, but also brutally injure. And we've killed an ancient, at least near equal strength before. So they had the hubris, and they failed. So this Silver Flame is not in any right to defend that. Whatever we want to do to the world. And clearly, Gishma doesn't want us to bring ruin to the world, and I don't really want to do it anymore because it's fun to fuck with mortals.
So
Mortals are fun to mess with. Demons don't seem like fun to mess with. I'm gonna be honest.
Demons are lawless.
Yeah. So one of the questions I wanted to ask as well is that, sorry if I'm asking like just straight up, but I wanted to see how your characters react to certain questions. This is maybe like their pretend I'm your subconscious, your subconscious.
Okay.
When Crozen walked in, he had mentioned the war on two fronts. That this was ultimately a mistake because of a lack of ultimately people being diverted from the Silver Flame, Secondine Rot's protection group to fighting in the war. Does that change your ideas if they're still worthy or not of protecting them? Even if they're fighting a war on two fronts at the same time?
Is that directed at Dubok?
This is directed to everybody, actually. Anybody can.
I still don't think they're able to, because clearly the Son of Khyber, I don't think Krausen is as powerful as, say, us. So, if it was just Krausen, Arvor, and say the Silver Dragon, the Son of Khyber nearly wiped all of us with one attack. Not Son of Khyber, sorry. My brother nearly killed us with the massive attack, nearly killing Dubok. So just that attack alone would have killed pretty much all the soldiers they brought. I guarantee those soldiers would have died with that attack.
I
So,
Well, we don't know what their magical protective abilities are. They are paladins. Speak with that. Don't underestimate
that's
them too
true.
hard. Although,
Well, I'm not underestimating
in
that much.
most cases, I agree with you. I just want to caution you from underestimating them.
Yeah, that's true. We don't want to get into the same folly that they failed in, but
Dubok is bothered by it because it still demonstrates the fact that there are powerful beings, the dragons, who can handle this kind of thing. And like the fact that we're opting for a less powerful and more vulnerable organization to be responsible for this, even if it's just out of kind of like concession, seems like folly to Dubok.
Okay. Anybody can stop me if these questions are a little bit too meta in a way. But this is like the only way for me to actually actively ask you questions on certain things.
you're just trying to write your story.
I was gonna say on that matter real quick, if momentum shifting, I think they're suitable to keep them protected with like meditation stuff, but I question the security if they actually get attacked. However, we have cleared a lot of the threats to the shards. We killed the son of Khyber and Jekyll and the dragon, and then I don't know the full extent of his hand, but the shapeshifter at the end, like, we were kind of his hand, and then I don't know. So like, they're definitely weak right now, but I think we have a small window before they get attacked again. But I agree with Dubok. I think it should go to the dragons about as soon as possible. And I doubt the Silver Flame will be able to stop the dragons from taking it.
Honestly, we all just bought time more than anything. I think that's the major thing, is we bought time before another big attack happens.
Kishma, do you have a strong sense one way or the other?
Gishma's thoughts on it are that I agree that the Silver Flame's weakness is definitely shown by this event. The fact that we were literally, I don't know, minutes away from potentially eradicating everyone he cares about is pretty upsetting. Whether I agree that the dragons are powerful and good guardians. I don't know. I get that they had an agreement with the Silver Flame, and I view them as partially responsible for this weakness in the defenses. Not saying we have to like kill all the dragons or something insane like that, but I feel like more protection needs to be secured that is separate from both of those parties. How that is done, I am kind of contemplating. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about the Warforged and the Lord of Blades, if there's something we could do to possibly turn that to assist. I don't mean like the Lord of Blades. I mean like to dominate that army and to take control of it, if they are automatons or at least connected to the Forge.
And that's the question.
I got it.
That's another question I wanted to lead into. By doing so, you would put almost nearly every Overlord besides one, bonus points if you know which one, into the hands of the dragon.
The centralized power scares me.
That is it better? Does your characters believe that it's better for the dragons to have more power than the Silver Flame to have a chunk of said power, or even just a chunk of said responsibility?
But would the dragons ever want to bring back?
Aren't they quite factional? I don't know if I know that.
What?
The dragons, they seem like a factional breed. They're very prideful.
Like as in like perhaps one big faction. That's the kind of what it kind of feels like.
Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, obviously, Dubok would prefer like a cult of Bane of like singular, like a group of singularly strong beings. Like each individual is powerful in their own right. Being in control of it would be his ideal world, but I mean that's not established quite yet. So the dragons are his next best choice.
Maybe not exactly this, but first thought that came into mind, perhaps something like it. We buff the Church of Bane, steal the shards one by one, and then so we spread out little bunkers across Eberron and just have people hiding in there, and like each one has like a several small group or whatever, but we can memory wipe people who know where they are. I mean, it still leaves it open to things like legend lore, but the fact that they find enough to make something wrong, I hate the idea that it's centralized the first time. I think that was a really bad move, and I think if we could bolster Bane's church, or I suppose your church, then we could use those numbers and perhaps take a more spread approach. We could still do like a key core if we wanted to keep 10 or so at a location, a highly defensible location we can completely trust. But that's how I would ideally go about protecting these if it fell to us, which is what I think it sounds like you're like kind of leading to.
Yeah, I'd like us to have
the shard
of a third party separate from those two. That, like, frankly, not saying like, oh yeah, we could beat all the dragons ourselves, but like we are very powerful, and we're gonna keep getting stronger. And the organization that we create may be like that combined with the other two in alliance. I know it's not an alliance; it's more just like, you know, my enemy is my friend kind of thing. But I think that might be the best way going forward.
It'd be a three.
God, what you guys are considering is it's very, very good. Like,
I know that's what fucking with Geishman's head. I mean, not that he's as evil anymore, but it's like,
Well, it's
am
order.
I lawful now? Like,
what you guys are doing are basically being like, let's build a super prison so then we can put these super bad guys in this super prison because this other prison is not as good.
Well, I
So-
mean, from Dubok's perspective, it's lawful evil, right? Like,
Yeah.
I want to control my enemies.
Oh, totally. That's actually way better to think about it. No, you're 100% right.
At least it's just chaotic neutral for Ahab because he prefers to fuck with mortals and demons just ruin it at that point.
I quite like the idea of a organization that may be unknown to the other two protectors that is also trying to protect, which is basically what we were in this case, right? We were that third organization that saved it in the end.
We want to
we can make
form
that
the
a permanent
Illuminati.
Basically, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind
I
of what I'm
mean,
picturing.
if we get strong enough, I do get my powers of wishing back. So we would be able to, if I don't fuck with the wish too much and I don't lose my ability again, we could make that a reality.
What concerns me is that even a most secretive of Illuminatis I presume would still be vulnerable to star reading by the likes of Fergus or this Rakasha guy.
And in the end,
Rakshasa.
we
Rakshasa.
are not, at least not yet, immortal. So once we've passed, like, who knows what
Like,
form the
I
organization.
don't know if there's any good counter for the draconic prophecy besides blinding the entire planet.
Do you still believe the draconic prophecy? It feels like it was kind of bait. You know, it was really
Yeah, 'cause he was the
specific,
one who
given
told
to us
us.
by the shapeshifter, and he wanted us to do it. I feel like that was.
Well, we
perhaps
don't know
not
if
true.
Fergus was real or not. Right.
I guess, but seeing as the role he's had or has seemed to had in our lives, that I would imagine that's the way I heavily lean out of
Yeah.
those two possibilities.
I don't know. But I think the role of the progenitor dragons is not to be overlooked in these plans.
At least from our interactions with the dragons, you're right, Dubok. They're just all prideful.
I
Or
agree that
dead.
they're all prideful, but they do seem united in stopping the shards, right? Like they
Yeah,
that one
They're
come-
wise.
We have yet to meet one that was like, yeah,
Yeah,
that
bring it
doesn't
back.
matter.
Bring back Tiamat. Bring back Tiamat.
They're all
Yeah.
very pragmatic.
yeah. But no, I agree. I'm not saying that the dragons need to be dismissed. I'm not even saying that these are possible. Just but a lot of revelations have occurred, and it's definitely
We all
a
almost
new
died multiple
a
times.
new solution must present itself. What that solution
A
is,
lasting
I
one.
don't know, but a lasting one. I agree.
A final one.
A final solution. Yes, yes, I agree. So I don't know. Goddamn.
No, I think no hard feelings, Dubok, but you and I have at least the same motives.
Yeah, I think we're gradually coming into line from both directions.
It was just a one-time thing, and honestly, if you did it after Federico did his speech, he wouldn't have cared as much. He just wanted his speech. That's all he wanted.
That's fair. That's fair.
Other than that, we just head back to the mainland.
I
And
mean, the other equation, which I think Bizarre had thoughts on, is that how this war is a fantastic opportunity, but also a big vulnerability if it gets out of hand. And this, obviously, I mean, I'm not speaking profoundly.
No, that's not what I was thinking of. I just didn't want to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at you. It just made me think of something.
But this Rakshasa guy, I mean, is playing into Dubok's paranoia really badly, like
Fair.
worse than anything else. Like,
Give me a perception check.
okay.
Quite the mindfuck.
Or actually, no,
Oh,
you guys.
no.
I'm just gonna use you guys as passive perception. You see a bird kind of just fly onto the
No.
the hem of the
No.
ship, and
No.
it just sits there, and you watch as there's this little orb that circles the bird.
I see
An
it.
eye. Yeah. I think also Geishman would see it because it's invisible. It's an eye of
Thanks, right on,
Scribe.
everybody.
But
I'm just
but
gonna say
it
this out
seems
loud.
to be focused on the bird.
It's focused on the bird, not us.
It's connected to the bird.
Oh, but who's it looking at? Can we see which the eye is? Just
No,
all
it's
of
just
us?
like it's just a circular kind of like it kind of just looks like the veins of an eye. So
That's so unsettling.
We're being
Anyways,
scryed
the master
on.
plan was.
and the
So,
bird.
anyways, do you guys
Flies
want to
away.
like? Oh, when I said that out loud.
No, just the bird's like, what's going on? And then it just leaves.
But the scrying eye stays, or the scrying eye follows the bird?
Follows the bird.
Weird.
Why is there a combat timer?
Yeah, what initiative? Well, I like our. I think it'll be important. I know definitely between sessions I'm going to ruminate more on our main goals. I do think it would be nice to establish some more immediate actions, and I think either the war or that tiger fucker are the best two sort of angles to start moving towards. Either understand the war more to use it to our advantage, end it now, control it, I don't know, or just get revenge on that fucker so he's not a factor anymore. Because as an agent, he is so deadly. It is so terrifying.
Wait, do you know him or something?
Well, no, just the fact that he seemed, at least for myself, I guess I don't know all of your backgrounds, but the fact that he's been manipulating me from the beginning is very disconcerting.
Well, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he is manipulating us now by making us think that he's always been manipulating us just to make us change our behavioral habits because he doesn't like them.
I love that's so paranoid.
I hate that. You're not wrong.
Oh
but I
god,
hate it.
yeah.
If you were
I think if we had
a
enough time, we would
powerless
think
schemer, that would be the play.
Yeah. No, that is fair.
Could no,
Well,
he doesn't.
okay, I can say at least in my case, the relationship wasn't exactly contentious, but definitely formative.
Yeah, no, for sure. He wasn't the person he took in my past life was not an enemy, but the fact that he was responsible for the domino that led me on where I am now is very upsetting. But you're right. I don't know because he could have read my thoughts before. He can't read them now. At least I don't believe he can because of this, and I uninvisible my ring. But
Well,
I don't know.
fuck. Oh yeah, because thinking about the Fergus prophecy, like if someone was spying on us, the information he gave could have been like derivative of like prior known events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
It might be the same people that are controlling Clyde. If they're magic boys.
Maybe.
There can be only so many powerful magical
feel
cults. Right?
Well, I don't know. This is D&D.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Sorry.
There can only be so many powerful magical cults, right?
This is kind of meta, but you guys have only experienced like 2. There's like 8 or 9 in Eberron.
Yeah.
It's legit insane.
And he could be lying, but he did say he came from another plane, right? Like we could learn more about whatever. what did he call
Yeah,
himself,
I think
the
that's
Rakta?
true.
Like I don't know. Or like in the portal we saw the other eyes, right? Like it's just freaky, man. This shit's
Yes, I guess I'll just.
Well, we met him now.
Yeah, that realm was the realm that I got my first powers in. That was where my original connection was. So wherever he comes from is some progenitive, or I don't know anything really about the realm. I just happened to cross it.
Is it the weave?
My understanding of the weave is that it's not so much a place as like an inertial concept, but
Like
Buck,
a force or a field.
Can you give me a history check?
I remember
Only
that I'm a
you would-
dumbass.
Only you would be able to do this. Oh, it's so close. So close. Nothing. There was
but
something. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'll give you one. I'll give you a little tiny bit. There is a little something from your childhood that you don't like that you think would connect to now, but you're not sure what it is.
all I'm saying is I think he comes from a very powerful dimension wherever it is, and I mean, I guess theoretically it's reachable, but I don't think we want to get there.
Are you
If we're gonna
kidding
do
me?
anything, I think it kind of has to be in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like this is a little beyond us at the moment.
agreed. I'll not lie. I started feeling out of my element when we got the first shard. It felt too early. It felt too.
And
God.
plus, he was able to charm me, and which I'm not saying is impossible, but he was able to do that and Ahab. No offense, but your spells weren't exactly working on it either.
No, he
I-
completely resisted the hold monster.
Exactly, and I'm not sure exactly why that is, but I think this is perhaps a target that would be worth some research if we wanted to.
Yes.
But
So
I think we should have a more immediate goal in mind since we have time-sensitive wars going on. Do we want to try and come up with like a within the next week plan?
sure. I just want a quick point of clarity before we do that. Did he say his name was Rakshasa, or did he say that his species was Rakshasa?
He was a Rakshasa.
Okay, so that's the species. It's not like a Tabaxi or whatever.
No, it isn't a tabaxi because tabaxis are different. It is
Okay.
like a tabaxi though. Yeah.
Is Rakshasa known species, or did he just tell us that as new knowledge?
He just told you that. Because I think Ahab rightly asked, "Why are you a tiger man?" And he goes, "I am Rakshasa.
Okay.
Good job, Ahab.
I am a
Pretty good
Rakshasa."
info.
Yeah, no problem, dude. I got you.
Oh, note for I'm sorry, I keep tangenting. But sending works across planes with a lower, like a 1% fail rate or something like that. I think.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
But yeah, next week or so. Krasen. Krasen's gonna find out, or there's a chance he might.
Yeah.
He seems scummy. He's gonna keep it as like some sort of blackmail for us,
Or
guaranteed.
use us as scapegoats.
Well, no, if he does that, or if he at least includes Dubok, that would be starting another front of the war against Onder. You know, I'm sure the king would back me up.
Maybe. I still think it's within the realm of possibility that Arvois comes back.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a good chance we'll be seeing him again.
Well, Dubok's the only one who's in his shit book, so as long as
Well,
He did say
I don't know if
he
that's
believes we're
reliable.
under his spell, so he might just kill us as collateral.
Yeah. What a ludicrous idea.
Yes, my lord. What was that?
oh yes, of course.
Fuck.
Okay, so immediate plan
It's too
probably.
Sorry.
Do we want the immediate plan to be about these shards?
I kind of want to let it settle.
Okay.
That's my first instinct, at least.
How do the rest of you feel?
I'm torn between actively doing something about the war or actively learning more and pursuing Rakshasa. Those are my two.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, honestly, same.
Okay.
In terms
Then
of the war,
honestly, between those two, I would lean towards the war, other than learning about the Rakshasa. But
who knows? We
feel
might
like
gain some
that might be
incidental
something.
knowledge.
oh, true. I just feel like we can. Oh shit! I'm trying to think if we'll have a chance to learn much about him. We'll get us hit by Arcanics, but I feel like we've really run our luck dry there.
Yeah.
There's gotta be other libraries we could try. Like, there's gotta be something in Sharn, like even
Less known libraries. Oh, the Keeper. Unironically, this time, like, he has godly knowledge, right? I mean, obviously, it's like kind of Faustian, but we could consider our relationship with, what was it, the Dark Six?
True. And also with the Keeper, there's different shards of him, right? So we haven't pissed off all of him, only part of him. So we can go
Wonder if
find
they-
a different.
I wonder if they gossip.
I want
That's true. I'm sure they talk.
But that might be a good source of non-Arcanics knowledge, is parlaying with godly beings.
That's what I say. I am not against delving into some like Shadow Realm horrific evil shit to gain knowledge about this guy. Like this is some cataclysmic threat. Like I'm willing to go all the way. That's my point. So I'm not against that per se.
He's extremely worrying.
Yeah.
Like the TVA. In terms of sensitive war fronts, I guess I'm not really concerned about the southern front. I'm mostly concerned about the Bray River front. If that makes sense. I don't know how you guys feel.
That's what he was referring to. The southern front of Frayne.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was just suggesting we probably don't care about, like, unless they start approaching Rote, I think we should just focus on the Bray River area if we're doing war stuff.
Depending on the progress they've made since we were gone. Like, if they're still kind of vaguely over here, then yeah, I agree. We'll focus more here. But if they are, like you said, this far, that would definitely pique my interest.
Yeah, because then Sharn,
Yeah, we need a news update. I guess it has been a sec.
Okay. Should we go to the Sharn Watch
only
then?
like a couple days though. Like we've been.
True. I'm so scared. Warforged is so.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's just to say, like it's felt like so much longer.
Yeah.
How jam packed it's been, which has been cool. Which is not so
Who
good.
knows? The spoils of war may accelerate or decelerate their progress.
True.
I'd be excited to find out.
That dragon continent was mental, bruv. That was.
Holy.
It feels kind of quaint coming back to like Khyber. Sorry.
Be like, oh, you know
corrected
those
yourself.
like beings that
Another
were
day.
too powerful.
Sorry, what was that, Kazar?
We should just go back to Tarkan and be like, you know those beings that were way beyond us and too powerful.
Part of me does kind of want to do that.
Actually, yeah, talking to him, he's like, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
and we're like, well, but we didn't release the demon shards, and we killed his people.
I mean,
True, but we at least established our power.
Did we
But yeah, you're
totally tell him that we were gonna do that for him?
Hold on, let me.
Because I definitely wouldn't have
we
agreed
need
to
to collect
that.
our painting either way, so.
Okay, yeah, we do need to pick up the painting.
I mean, we could send someone to do it, but I feel like we should.
We could have just said things changed. Demons wouldn't be as fun, or something like that.
Just spelling Tarkanan in my notes, I just started calling him Meatball.
And hey, since we were discussing the sort of tertiary goal of I know you have your cult of Bane, but like, you know, fueling that part, we talked about the whole like Tarkanan leadership disruption, controlling yada yada. So if Tarkanan isn't cooperative, it could still be a useful benefit, is my point. Like we can maybe still get something out of it if we eliminate him and use Tarkanan's resources, or attempt to. So we discussed that before. I don't know if Dubak is still interested in that.
We might want to take a long rest at least before.
Yes, no, I agree. This isn't definitely like, I don't want to go to this office right now.
3
But
spell points. Let's go, boys.
yeah, just something to keep in mind. And if Tarkanan is not cooperative, like, it's not all lost.
Are we long resting then as we sail towards Sharn?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try.
Oh, yeah, we'll try if something happens.
Yeah.
Oh, and they all turn to their lord, the great DM.
Master of the dungeon.
Oh, sorry. My mom sent me a TikTok, and I was like, what the fuck?
I did that today. I was so pissed.
What if you went to the pearly gates and God was like, hold on, my mom sent me a TikTok?
What were you saying? Sorry.
We're asking if we can do a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and level up.
I mean, it makes
I've been
sense.
looking.
But yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Yo, ability scores, yay.
You may multi-class. No.
I'm going to spec into Bard.
That would actually be really funny.
Because when he puts 1 point in Paladin and becomes a Sorkaden and fucking burks literally everybody.
I
They're
mean, the
so
only
strong.
thing that could happen is potentially get 1 point in Cleric because of... But I don't really follow the faith of anything, so...
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be at the place as a DM where I'm gonna like allow multi-class.
It's
I'm just checking what I
Scary.
get.
Like, I
for
don't know the
next
game well
level.
enough. Like, that shit.
Oh, this is the
Most
ability
multiclassing
score
sucks.
improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiclassing usually does suck.
There's only a few times, and usually when people do multiclass, it's usually broken good. So.
Oh yeah, we get to choose a feat.
My feat list isn't
Feet.
working.
Shut up.
God damn it.
Reroll, and then add the difference.
Dunka.
So, yeah, never mind.
Oh, got it.
Oh, lucky boy, lucky boy. Add 5.
Indeed.
Oops, I didn't want to choose that.
And please say what you get. I'm curious. So.
Let's see.
Actually, this is very RP because of. I'm gonna go
You
with
guys
the,
have one more
prodigy
level.
feat.
And then you know what's the next level?
What?
Level spells.
Oh, we get 8th level.
No, you guys already had 8th level.
Oh, I get Mr. Arcana. Yeah, we do. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna be getting the prodigy feat, if that's okay, Mitchell.
Alright.
You gain 1 skill proficiency, 1 tool proficiency, and you gain and 1 skill gains expertise. And because of the big change for Ahab and Frederico.
Sure. Yeah, if you want more skills and more.
Yeah,
more
he'll get proficiency in religion from the death of his father.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
God, you have more skill proficiencies than a fucking bard.
I mean, it's kind of like and then I get a language proficient. I learn a new language.
Better be dead.
Also, the one that typically I tell people that isn't up there is Dalkir.
What would be what language would demons speak? Infernal, right?
It would actually. This is a conversation I had with Kazar. They actually speak Dalkir. It is basically the undercommon of.
Could I just learn undercommon?
You guys, no, you would learn Dalkir, which is Dalkyr.
Yeah, I would just input that, right?
Yeah,
For
you would
the
just input
language
that for the special. Make sure it's semicolon.
And then I will learn. I'll get a tool proficiency in. Good night, Ma. I'll be more quiet. Navigator's tools.
I mean,
I'll actually have proficiency in it. I already
gave it to you.
I thought you said flying the boat.
That's what it is.
Oh, never mind. Then I will gain proficiency in. Fuck. What tool do I want proficiency in?
Me too, bro.
Would you like me to say all the tools?
They're all up right now for me.
Oh.
Cooking utensil. Because Ahab likes to cook, right?
Fuck, I think I'm gonna have to take a feed, boys.
Hey, fair enough.
It's finally happened.
Yeah, he'll get the cook's utensils, and then I'll learn Dalkir.
I could boost my con even more.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
you
get to pick
can't.
an expertise.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. That's more than fair.
It's just because it's at. And
Oh, right. It caps it at 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if
Like
you
the
wear it, you
amulet?
can of course go higher, but then hopefully you remember what your constitution was before. So.
Oh,
So you better not lose that amulet.
Okay. I need
It was not
to
good.
I
pick
can technically
a
pick one.
skill to expertise in now.
Whatever else go.
I went ability score.
I crashed.
I'm lame. Oh, rip.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I went ability score and I replaced a spell. Ah, gosh.
Sweet.
Are we
Did you
leveling?
increase? Oh my god.
I know, right? I'm a
Holy
beefy boy.
Did you do the retroactive as well?
Oh, does it do it automatically, or do I have to do that?
I don't know what your hit points was before or after, so it
Okay,
doesn't.
fair.
I don't think it does it retroactively. but
Oh, okay. It seemed to increase when I increased the Constitution score.
can I?
So,
I'm gonna kind of mess with it.
It'd just be 1 per level, right?
Can I?
Yes, you can play with it.
I
Okay.
think I
Yeah,
fucked
I'll
up
get
my
out of
level up. Can I undo it?
What'd you do?
I was like halfway done with my level up. My hit points and my level went up, but I didn't get to update anything else.
What else do you have to update? Or do you go to 16?
The feat or
You can import
abilities.
them manually.
Okay. Then I guess that was it. Yes. So let me
Oh,
just
guys.
figure that out.
Oh, sorry. Were you done, Declan?
Yeah.
I could get the elemental adept feat and get it for fire, which means I ignore resistance on other
Ooh.
people.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
strong.
fucking nice.
Yeah, wow.
But I'm trying to think, what other kinds of damage do I do? I don't not
Mitchell,
like primarily fire much anymore.
look at
You
my
know, like
persuasion.
oh, stun.
Is that a good score for persuasion? No.
For what is your persuasion score?
Stupid.
It's
Oh my
stupid, is what it is.
Mine was a twice.
It's actually stupid.
It's actually stupid.
Is
Whatever.
Can I meta say it? Because I think it's so fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, fucking. I don't give a shit.
Here, I'm gonna show you guys what my modifier is for fucking persuasion.
Jesus. Alright, you do all the talk. Ah, fuck, that's the thing, James. Because we
Well,
can't give you
Frederico
all the
can now talk. Frederico can now talk, which he's not as stupid as.
Is James good enough to play non-stupid?
That's true. Am I good enough not to play non-stupid?
Okay. Alright. Do you need some help importing feats and stuff?
I will. I'm just trying to figure out the feat first.
Okay.
actually here. I think I've changed my mind and I'm gonna go back on the ability score. I might do a feat instead. I'm looking at the feats now. There's one that gives me even more health than a con increase would. So
Oh, is it what is it?
it's tough, and I know the +2 is not retroactive, but still the double my level is still better than the con gave me. Unless the con applied wrongly, which is possible.
Your hit point maximum increases an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat.
Which would be what, like 32? That's insane.
Yeah. Well, because the idea is that with the con, you get the actual ability score improvement, versus just the pure HP. Which if you prefer the pure HP versus the +1 to the con saves, that's up to you. You know.
Yeah, I think I do prefer the pure HP. I think that's especially after that last fight.
Yeah.
That's my better roll.
God, I can just throw so much damage at you now.
No, please.
All right. Steps for importing. Do you have to do it, or can I?
I can just knock it out. I have the thing open. What do you want to
I was
import?
going to do the telekinetic feat from Tasha's.
Telekinetic or
He's-
telepathic?
Fuck. I was gonna do telekinetic, but I didn't know telepathic was an option. Let me check.
Okay, then that's
Ooh.
Remember the second line, the second bubble, the last line. That's also very important.
Okay, yeah. But it's great for sermons and fucking with people.
so 1, 2.
Uh,
Okay, so just to be transparent real quick, because so Mitchell doesn't think I'm like cheating or crazy. So after I rolled the 1-hit dice, it was 116, and then you let me do the reroll, so I increased it by 1, right? Because 5 difference. Because it was a 4, then it went to 5, so it was 117, and then now I'm adding the tough bit, so it's double. Is it double the level before I leveled up, or the level that I'm taking the feat at? So 16.
So it would
For my
be.
increase. So I guess I'm asking, is the increase 32 or 30?
It should be the same no matter what. So it would be the same no matter what, because either you take 2 now or you take 2 before. So
Okay.
does that make sense?
2 now or 2 like +2?
So either right. So you're 15. So let's say you were 15, right? And then let's say
Yeah.
we do before, it'd be 30, and then you would level up, and then you get +2 on top of that,
Yeah,
or it would
yeah,
just be
yeah.
16
Okay.
and you just get 32.
Okay, I
So-
see what you mean. That's fair.
Yeah,
and
so it's the same.
So just to let you know, so it'll be 32 plus what I have right now. So it's not
Yeah.
like it'll be a big number.
I'm
trust
gonna
you.
go with telepathic.
Okay.
Then
God.
for the increase, I think I'm gonna go with intelligence.
Ah,
That's fair.
That's how that works.
all that readings finally paid off.
A little bit.
God damn it, James! I want to take
Telepathic.
skill expert just to like persuade, like even kind of as well as you can.
Dude, my insight, my perception,
There
and
you go.
persuasion are so fucked.
I think I'm just gonna have to let you have it.
And I have now proficiency in religion too, so I might actually be able to help in the case of religious matters.
Level 16.
You must be baptized first.
Yeah, you guys are really in the thick of fucking
Well,
tier
we're-
4.
Mitchell gets you get to have the pride of running a high level campaign. Mitchell, how do you feel?
Yeah, I wanted to make this a 1 to 20, so.
I mean, not a lot of DMs get to do that, right?
Well, a lot of
Because,
DMs do fucking super slow. So most of the my brother-in-law, he did 1 to 17, I think, in 3 years. So
Jesus.
So the new spell I'm preparing at this level is Plane Shift, where I and up to 8 willing creatures who link hands in a circle are transported to a different plane of existence.
Oh my god. That's perfect.
There's a lot
I mean,
to it, but yeah.
But
So
you also have
Mitchell-
to you have to learn about the different planes, and
Yep.
the planes are very different on Eberron, so they're very interesting.
I do get the option to swap out my. This is one of the few last moments I would get to swap out my book, Pact of the Tome cantrips. One of the last few moments I think I get to do this.
Mhm.
19 would be the last time. Out of my Pact of the Tome is Message, Prestidigitation, True Strike, and I think it's Vicious Mockery. I think all those are pretty strong to keep out of cantrips available. I don't think there's any reason to give myself any more. No, I only get 3 cantrips. True Strike wasn't one. It was Message, Vicious Mockery, and Prestidigitation were the 3 cantrips I chose. So, those are 3 really strong cantrips. And I could change out my... Or I could change out my aspects, my Eldritch Invocations, which I like not sleeping, because now that we know Fergus might be our enemy, he can put us to sleep. So that's good to keep. Witch's Sight is very pog.
Planar Binding might be better than Plane Shift, actually.
You get one, I'll get the other.
As a Rune Keeper, and the Book of
I used to
Ancient
have that.
Secrets is extremely strong.
Guys, I'm
Actually,
really
we're not
talking
even
to
close
you.
to being able to use that kind of shit.
The-
Oh, wait.
Only, I know Hashim, you've looked at invocations. The only invocation that doesn't seem that useful anymore is this one, but I feel like it's gonna randomly show up to be useful.
I see. You can read all right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's fair. You never know, especially for dimension.
I mean, like, let's. I'm
thoughtful.
like, I don't know. Never mind. It's kind of.
That's the only one I'm willing to swap out of all of them, because Book of Ancient Secrets allows me to do the rituals. Of course, the not sleeping is now going to actually be useful against Fergus. Fiendish Vigor, I love False Life. It's literally have saved me, even at this level, because it's like 2 HP. So, and then, of course, the book invocation has saved us multiple times too. I don't know if I would swap out Witch's Sight with anything else.
I mean, Witch's Sight is probably going to be much more
Not Witch's Sight,
helpful.
sorry. The reading anything one, not Witch's Sight.
Oh.
Maybe, honestly, either Master of Myriad Forms, cast Alter Self at will.
But don't we have, like, seeming and stuff? Or wait, what does Alter Self do?
Alter self
I-
is you actually change your physical self.
Yeah, I could change my appearance, but I could also let myself like swim underwater, give myself gills and shit like that. And I could do it at will without expending a spell slot, and that might actually be useful. As well as like if we're gonna have to do some weird shit, changing my form, because just having Federico and I isn't gonna be good enough. I want to be honest, and having
You look pretty similar in that, right?
yeah, for the magic has definitely made things not as different anymore, and our ages are similar. So I will give up Eyes of the Runekeeper for this change, Mitchell.
I'm honestly surprised you're not going for Shroud of Shadow.
Which one's that? Oh, the cast invisibility at will?
Yeah, that sounds. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Alter Self seems stronger than invisibility.
I guess it depends. Yeah.
Because I also can give myself, like, natural weapons. Grow claws, fangs, horns. Can make myself actually look horrifying if I need to.
No.
Is this an actual illusion, or do I actually, like...
You actually.
Oh, no, this is actually change. Yeah, no, this is...
transportation.
And I have greater invisibility. If I really need to use invisibility, right?
Yeah.
Unless does invisibility is that different, or does it last only like 1 minute? Oh, up to 1 hour.
Greater
Oh,
invisibility.
Yeah, greater invisibility lasts a minute.
Yeah. But you.
Okay,
you,
normal
you,
invisibility.
you keep it up for the whole time.
Okay.
Alright, I've decided.
Yeah, I'm swapping out this for Alter Self at will. So how do I do this, Mitchell? Do I just
delete
remove Eyes of Runekeeper and then just import?
Yeah.
Import plutonium. Import. This would be, where would invocations be under? Classes and subclasses, or subclass features. That would be
I think it's optional features.
optional features.
Yeah.
Other options and features.
Yeah.
Myriad, Master of Myriad Forms. Import. Does that give me the actual spell? Yeah, it does. Cool. It does require concentration, but... that is going to be useful, at least. Okay. Sorry for taking long.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions, comments, concerns for the session?
Absolutely amazing. No, I loved it. That was dope.
You scared me, Mitchell. Don't scare us like that, dude.
I liked it. I like being
This
scared.
is real shit.
So,
Indeed.
I almost. No, you guys. No, I was very surprised that you were willing to fight. I was very, very surprised. Specifically, Gishma.
I was so torn. It's just Dubok had saved my life so many times that I couldn't sit and watch him die, even though I still really didn't want to fight Arvar.
Yeah.
Especially after that other fight. But
So
yeah.
no, it worked perfectly. I was like, okay, Orvor gets 3 rounds, where he's one of the strongest enemies you've ever fought. And when I found out that he was gonna kill Dubok in 3 rounds, so.
Oh shit, I didn't realize it was a timer. I was thinking about the life turner, and I would have popped it, but I was like, what if I pop it and then he just gets murdered next session?
Well, I was thinking about the same. I was like, I could pop Death Ward on myself, but he's just gonna immediately pop it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had like any of you guys looked into that, right? Like that was the perception check for Ahab, was to see that it was tearing away at his body. But he didn't see that.
Oh, yeah, I got that one. Yeah. So
I see. Okay.
But yeah,
Well, that was a lot of fun.
and
That
now you
was
know that
actually
there's
really good.
somebody marionetting you guys.
I do feel bad
So-
for letting Dubok be, but I don't know. That felt in character for
Yeah.
Frederico to say
Yeah.
"fuck you, dude."
No, I think that's perfect. I mean, it's the perfect counter to Dubok's actions. I mean,
It
he
made me
decides how Dubok was
so
acting.
happy when you healed yourself. I was like, oh god, it's gonna feel so nice to go through that.
And I am sorry, James, that I kind of spoiled your speech.
It's fine. We got some of it. I got some
Yeah.
of it out, but that was what I wanted to like have a moment there for. RP.
It'll be a good. That's definitely the problem with Evo parties, is we're not, you want to focus on yourself a little bit. So, or I guess bad-ish parties.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, it felt somewhat like I don't know. It is what it is. It happened. I'm not gonna.
but
get
for that
too-
reason, I'm
It turned
forcing you
out
guys to
fun.
make good characters in the next campaigns. It's a fucking game.
No, for sure. I the other one that I have before this, I have a good guy. It's been so long since I've been good. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I've done it before, but it's been years, literally, so many years.
Yeah, like the next, like, because I have a few campaign ideas, like in my head and a little bit on paper, and most of them require you guys to be like pretty good.
Okay, no, that
So.
sounds good.
I'd be down. Pluck was a little more neutral, kind of doing whatever. Kazar seems to be pretty similar, definitely a little more evil leaning.
Pluck's
But
character development
Yeah.
was really fun though.
Yeah,
Becoming best friends with a human. So that was
that's
fun.
true.
for me.
I loved our little, and that's true. I guess I almost forgot about like Andon was asshole, but he was no saint.
Yeah.
He was dealing with Turch being a fucking little retard.
I
so
loved her.
point being, I'd love to do like a classic good hero run.